Alright. I think I got everything set up. We're gonna listen to... I'm not gonna start this at the very beginning, but... God. This is a long one. Start about 45 minutes in, because I already watched the first little part, and I had to do some stuff. Turn that off. We got some Zelda I'm gonna be playing while I'm listening to this. And so this is Boogie coming clean. That he faked saying that he had cancer, not necessarily that he doesn't have it, but I don't even fucking know. I have no idea what the fuck life is right now. Just kind of here in the waiting room for death is what I feel like. So there we are. Okay. Uh, game capture is up. All right. I think we're good.
Honest, I was living with the entire belief that I 100% had this cancer. I have always been a doomsayer. I have always been
Mm-hmm.
a catastrophizer, and in my mind, I'm like, this is exactly how it is. This is exactly how it is.
The sad thing is, I believe you because you fucking want to be a victim. You want to be. The world is out to get you. The sad thing is, I actually believe that. I actually do believe that, but it wasn't the fucking truth.
Yeah, it's sadly very true. I mean, that's and again, like you said, I still believe that. Even right now, talking to you, I still believe that's the case because that's what my doctors are telling me. We have to treat this like it is the cancer because it most likely is, and I believe them. I believe them. I believe them.
All right, I gotta make a decision here.
Boogie's a dude that I don't know. I don't know. I've met with them. I've talked with them several times over the past several years. Not that I'm anyone to talk to, but I have my own demons I can't deal with. But I don't like to exploit people about it.
Make one request.
Go ahead, make a whole final statement, whatever you want to do. Because I'm so fucking conflicted still. Go ahead.
If I get fired from this show, I fully understand. And I understand the position that I put Keem in. And importantly, I understand the people.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think Keem will fire him.
I'm not replying on Twitter right now.
I don't think that because...
And I know how hard
the whole show is predicated on this bullshit. It'd be stupid to fire him. That's the whole point of the show.
This show has been very good for me. I've grown a lot as a person. I think you've seen that. I think the audience has seen that.
Yeah, you're way less manipulative. Even though you're still manipulative, you're way less than you were. Like, I mean, before this show, Boogie's on fucking YouTube. Hey guys, hey friends, I love you all, and blah blah blah. And it's like, that's not even you. That is not you.
I mean, that's what you're seeing right now is pure unfiltered me. There's no acting. There's no entertainment. I'm just trying to be Steve. And
well, I mean, that sounded like acting. If I'm being honest, like I get it that you're sad and you're defeated.
It's not. This is. That's why I took all the Boogie shit down because I don't want to see it because I don't want to be that person.
Guys, I don't want to get Muta on right now or anyone else on. I know.
I think he does later. I kind of scrubbed through this.
Like maybe we do that
slightly.
Towards the end or something.
Yeah.
But I want to just.
Oh.
I want to just
I heard you mention that I'm going to read these.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you would like, I'll read those while you.
Apparently, they didn't read these.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Do you still
last time? Because I watched that. I didn't watch it on stream.
I probably do. Let me see.
Did it on my own time.
You should be able to get on the channel. There's a way to click to super chats. And then there's a way
Keem's
to
deciding if he's gonna fire him or not. There's no fucking way.
Last stream that never got read.
There's no way. The whole show is predicated on this shit.
Fuck.
It's like if you have a show
on a YouTube studio now
that's people eating hamburgers, and then you say like, I'm gonna fire you if you eat a hamburger. That's what the fuck are we even talking about?
You can tell, can't you? It's going off, but let me see if I can find these.
Anxiety. Yeah,
I think I've made my
I have
decision.
Anxiety too. But
No,
I don't really give a shit.
Really have now. Like
I have apathetic anxiety.
Okay.
Where
Boogie,
I just don't care.
I think you understand how severe this is, right? But it's a very complex thing.
Of course.
You're fired. You have to be fired. Like, you are fired.
What? No way.
You are fired. You have to be.
No way.
This is crazy. This is so fucking bad. And I have sympathy for you.
No
I
way.
know a lot of people don't. They want you dead. But I do because I understand how complex this is.
There's no fucking way.
But, like, this is like...
He
This
didn't
is
just
so
fire
fucking bad. I
Boogie.
don't even have other words. than
This
just
is some
bad,
kind
bad,
of
bad.
ploy.
And I know
There's no way.
that you're not evil. I know you're just fucking. I don't even have a better word for this. You're retarded. You're retarded. Like
That's the word. That's the word I use. So
You have to be
It's
fucking
retarded.
fired.
There's no
But
way.
I also think because this is so
Here it
fucking
is.
like
Here's a butt. Here's a butt.
this is so fucking
Hey,
there's so much
Simone,
gray.
let's talk
here. It's
about
not
your
a
big
black and white
butt.
situation. I mean, shit. He may still have fucking cancer. I mean, this is not black and white. It's not like you fucking ran and did like a fucking I got cancer scam and ran a GoFundMe when you never had it. Like that's not, it's not
Sure.
like you did something like that. We're not talking about fucking evil. All right.
Right.
We're talking about a retard. So I feel like even though you're fired and you're gonna be gone for a while,
They don't
should
have a
some
show at
fucking
this point
pathway
without
back.
Boogie.
you should
Boogie
have to
and
go through
Wings. I
fucking
don't
hell,
really
to be
care about
honest.
whatever his
The
name
play
is.
button,
Nick.
we'll sell that. We'll get it to charity.
I mean,
Reading
at the
these
end
So
super
yeah,
chats
he
is
sent him
like-
his like
here's another
million.
thing. This should be one of the
play
punishments
button?
if you ever
There's,
want
like,
to come
no
back on this
way,
fucking
dude.
show again. Not a fucking single drop of fucking
no
Mountain Dew
way.
or Diet Mountain Dew
That's-
should ever touch
that's
your
pretty
fucking
good.
lips again. It should never touch your lips again.
that's already a choice I already made. You're
Yeah,
seeing it
right.
now.
Yeah, right.
Look-
Okay, see, this is what I don't.
Look
no.
look at what I'm drinking tonight. I brought in 2 waters so that I would look.
I am
I'm doing it.
drinking
It's
raspberry
something
tea,
I've already done.
and it's
I
pretty
don't
damn
believe
good.
it. I don't believe it. I feel like if anyone on the internet ever catches you with a fucking another Mountain Dew, like you're not getting back. You're not getting back because that is so like that.
So,
alone
okay,
is so
he's
fucking
he's
dumb that you
agree.
may have
Fired
fucking cancer
him.
and you're drinking that instead of water, and you're trying to lose weight with the health scares of. So those are just a few things I can think of my top
Yeah.
of hell. The whole crawling on the floor for fucking Keemstar, like think of that times like a million. Like you
I mean,
you should
I'll
have to
tell-
go through absolute hell to have
I think
any
that was
path back to this
staged.
fucking
That
show.
had to have been
I mean, I'll
staged,
call right
man.
now.
There's
And
no
that's with
fucking
me
way.
fired.
I don't want to see that. No,
I don't know like
we're
how
not
much
doing
of
that.
this is
We're not doing
real.
that. That's just silly. That's just no.
I think this is some kind of like Andy
I
Kaufman
mean, at the end of the
bit
day, I took one of
with
most prized
the
possessions
fucking
when I
wrestler. I
sent it
can't
to
think
you.
of his name right
It's
this
the only
second.
thing I ever wanted to be fucking buried with, and we're giving it up for charity. And
God, he wants to be buried.
I
Why?
hope that's a start. I hope that's a start. But I know it's certainly not it. And there will be more.
Guys, if you guys have thoughts on like a potential Boogie redemption back to the show, let me know in the chat or whatever. Let me know on Twitter, wherever you want to let me know. But like
Of course they're gonna milk this. Of course.
everyone
He didn't get. I mean, he got
can
fired.
do
but
better. Everyone can
this
like
is
fucking
content.
fix almost everything.
Yeah.
Fuck,
This
I can't
is
even
not-
talk. I'm so fucking pissed and so fucking conflicted. Like you shouldn't.
This is not as bad as they're making it out to be. It
so
just
he's not really
isn't.
fired. He shouldn't even have a path back. He shouldn't. It's so bad. But I'm just so fucking conflicted. I don't know, Boogie.
That's the whole
I
fucking
don't know,
point
bro.
of this
This is
show
something that
is
we're gonna have
to
to think about.
platform
I'm gonna have to
these
talk with
stupid
Tommy,
motherfuckers.
Wings, our audience is
It-
gonna have to give us like a
It's
bunch
almost
of
like
suggestions.
consensual
Like,
stockade,
we would have
right?
to see a way better fucking human in order for that path to come back actually fucking happen.
I agree. And this is something me and Desi have talked about quite a bit. And
This is
we're going to be making some
dumb.
changes.
One thing that really bothered me with PKA is that they never gave Wings a chance to come back. Now, granted,
That's
Wings didn't fake cancer,
true.
but still,
That's
like
true.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess read the super chats where everyone's fucking talking shit.
I will point out again, I will go down in history as having faked cancer, but I still very likely have that cancer, and me and my doctors are looking for it. And so, for those who are wishing it on me, and I'm one of those people,
I
with the
don't wish for
colonoscopy,
Boogie to have
maybe we'll get some
cancer. I
good
don't
news.
really give a shit enough about Boogie to
you
want
know,
him to have
don't
cancer.
count me out yet. Because there's still very much a real chance.
going to that
Literally
tower right
now,
over
and
there.
this is so insane. but you're like hoping that you have cancer. Just like when you told me on the phone, you are. That's like, what is fucking wrong with you? No, you hope.
I fucking deserve it.
No,
I fucking deserve
you hope that you don't have cancer, Boogie. You hope that you don't have it. That's what you hope for.
This has been there. I'm not suicide baiting or anything like that. I'm no longer suicidal, and I never will be again in this life. I don't think, but
You can't say that.
it's been very hard to live with.
Don't
this,
fucking say shit that you don't mean.
and as it should be. Somebody said, Bill Wickens said, make Boogie fight a pro boxer for charity. Is there a limit of like dollar value that I should read, or should I read everything?
Read all the 20s and up, I guess.
See,
20s and up.
if he's fired,
guys,
then
I'm
he
sorry if you're
wouldn't
new to
be
the show.
here.
We normally don't read the 5s and the 10s. Those are for like the audience, you know. But if someone donates like 20, we normally stop the show and read the dono. Or 50 or whatever.
Because if he was fired, he'd be
obviously,
gone, dude.
These streams
this
lately have been
is
so fucking insane. We're not going to
content
interrupt the
bait.
content to read donos. But they're
And I'm
pretty
falling
mad
for it.
that the donos weren't read, the big ones. So you're
I'm
gonna
calling
read them.
myself out.
Boogie has never been held accountable in his life and wants to be a victim. This is why he's 500 pounds. If he moved his feet as much as his mouth, he wouldn't be in this situation.
That's pretty
That's
funny.
true. I'm
Ooh,
400.
raw gourmet meat.
6 pounds today, but I feel you. Thanks for choosing Chick-fil-A. Can I get a name for your order? Better get to practicing this, Boogie. That's a $50 donation. Thank you. Geez. Oh, that's 10. Sorry. Your doctor brother staked his
It's weird
medical
that people are
reputation
using that as
diagnosis, not
like
that you were
some
being
sort
treated
of
for
like
PD. His
insult or
reputation should be
something.
worth nothing.
I don't know.
It'd be like a cop vouching for his criminal brother.
It's weird.
Well, I
Weird to
disagree.
try and
he stated
do
very
that.
clearly that I was being treated for it. It's too late to say don't donate because most charities give very little money. You send them. Well, that's not true. St. Jude's 100% goes to
Yeah,
them.
St. Jude's is good, I think. I
It's
remember
too late
having to
say
do
don't
like
donate because most
math
charities
problems
give very
for
little money.
them.
You send them to people they claim to care about. Better off cutting Boogie's pay 10% or 15%.
I always thought
and
it
give
was
his would-be
fun.
pays to Wing's wife who actually has cancer. That's not a bad idea. Maybe there's some money in it for Kelly. That's not a bad idea. No, Boogie hasn't fully crashed out yet, says Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Let's see. Kick him off the show. He faked cancer, says Hemi Zach. Thank you, Hemi. Keem, I will start the auction at $500 for the play button, but let the people decide the fate, and we, the people, hold him accountable, which he has lacked to receive. You're definitely holding me accountable, and I appreciate it. Here's a one for
Interesting
20. It says,
area.
"Boogie
I don't
clearly
remember
does
this
not feel
area.
remorse. Fuck him. Well, I do, but maybe I don't know how to show that, and I'm trying. Keem, take after Elon Musk when it comes to ban and unban. Allow the people to decide his fate. You guys did. Thank you. Boogie lied and it's fucked up. Also, he may still have it. Boogie is in a situation where he's praying to actually have cancer. He doesn't get to go into the test praying for a negative test, and that's a hell of its own.
Time out. Just so everyone knows, the public vote that we did helped me make my decision, but I didn't go with the public vote. I just had to go with my conscience. Like, this is too heavy. This is way too fucking heavy. This is insane. And I do have sympathy. I have compassion. I have understanding of how gray it is. But it's still like, it's a massive fucking thing.
God
Go
damn.
ahead, Boogie.
Bro, I
Son
understand
of a
what you're
bitch.
saying, and I feel for you, but you gotta let him. I think maybe let him go is what he meant. He fed up, and you can't feel bad for him.
You
Or
fucked up.
effed up. At the end of the day, business comes first over someone trying to take food off of your table.
He's right about the business comes first, and that's
Um,
exactly why they should keep him. Like 1,000,000%. That
Also,
is.
Did you skip one? Did you just skip one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just going to go by donation numbers.
Okay, let's see if this
There's
works.
a $10 one, but and I paused on that, but no. I'm just looking for the color code at this point. Here's one for 15. I'll
Hey,
read
look
this.
at that,
At
it's standing.
what point does an individual grow up and have accountability? If you bail him out, Boogie will never change. That's fair.
Some of these people would just have Boogie die. Like,
Let's see.
it's weird.
This
People
is
have like a
BS.
weird
He
hate
literally said
boner
on the
for
last show
people
he
on
had it
the internet.
right there. You know what he needs? You need
Like
to do.
that sounds exhausting to hate somebody
God, I
that
lost it.
much.
Hold on. Something's bugging. Somebody said, take my entire magic collection. I don't think that's something I could even do. It's also in the middle of being sold right now.
I got one from fucking Mr. Medicare that came
Hey,
through.
Medicare. How are you?
And he says, look at the camera, Boogie, and say, Jackson Clark was right about everything, and I'm a disgusting liar. And he was true and honest. You should say that.
Okay. Jackson Clark was right about everything.
This is
wasn't
interesting.
entirely, but I'll say it anyway. Jackson Clark was right about everything. And I'm a disgusting liar. And what was the last part?
And everything he said was true and honest.
And everything he said he believed to be true and honest. It was pretty close to the truth. I wasn't fully diagnosed yet. I still may have it, and we are treating it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
This is
don't
complete
know.
BS.
This
He
is
literally
so
said on the last
stupid.
show.
I mean, I'm
he
gonna
had
watch
right
it,
there,
but
and he was looking at it right there.
this is.
and laughed in your faces. Now
I
he
think
admits
that all
it's not
this
there, and a
is
sob
stupid.
story about what he needs to do, and you guys are letting him get away with it right now. Well, no, they fired me. I think that came in before you fired me. Keem, this is the greatest show ever. Passion, anger.
Well, they didn't fire him because he's
amazing.
still on here.
Thank you, Maxis.
Like, come on now.
Let's see.
We don't know what's happening.
When this is replayed and every Boogie commentary video from here on out, remember that I was here. Hi, Joe Mega. Wait a minute.
Dude, forcing you to read these super chats is like, I'm sorry, but like, if there was ever a time to laugh, it's now because this is such a serious fucked up thing.
I actually agree.
To be honest, it hurts like a motherfucker, and I deserve every.
You do. You deserve to read every single one of these fucking things. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Wait a minute. Last show, he showed Desi his phone and screamed, "It's right here. It's right here." Well, she didn't see it, you know. She has been in the room when I discussed this with my doctor many, many times. She goes to my doctor's appointments with me.
Yeah.
I can show them, but I won't.
It's not great.
He's lying. Now it's even not on the portal. Yeah, we admitted that. I was surprised when it wasn't on the portal. Polycythemia secondary is not even on the portal, which is surprising. My back pain's not on the portal. There's a lot of things that are not there for some reason.
The chat
He
is
said it
mad
was-
that you're not reading the names. Are you reading the names?
On some of them, I've missed a few. Andy VHB, sorry. I'll make sure to get him in. He made fun of you all that he could show it but won't. Yes, that was very stupid.
Yeah,
There
that's
are certain
true.
tests and things I could show you,
That's
but
true. He
it
says, I'm
wouldn't
looking
be
at it
worth it
right
anyway,
now. And he wasn't.
Said I've tested
That's
positive
true.
but not fully diagnosed.
That's fucked up.
9 houses. In
He
2
says, I'm
years
looking
for
at it
road to
right
head
now.
cancer. That's Jack. I'm not sure what that means. 9 houses. Thanks, Jack. Cisco, as a nurse, it's horrible to see someone who lies about cancer. I never cared about YouTube drama before, but seeing someone lie and manipulate this way is disgusting. Fire.
Yeah.
So, time out. Somebody said in the chat, and they're so right. They said DSP was right. And if I remember correctly,
About what?
DSP warned you if you did LOLCOW live that this would ruin your career.
That's funny.
He did, and to be honest with you, DSP, you were right. But I'll also go as far as to say that I deserved it, and I'm okay with it. Typical Edgar says, "Why does Boogie think that scamming people is okay?" Well, if it's for cancer,
don't think
on
he
principle, your fans think
Thinks it. I
If
just
not,
think he
at the
did
time,
it.
they
Like,
didn't
I
know
actually
they were
don't
being
think
scammed after it
that
happened.
he thinks
I don't
it's
understand
like
why you
some
defend the crypto.
sort of malicious something or other.
Because
The
going
crypto
into it,
thing.
I knew no fans are going to get scammed. It's really hard to buy meme coins. It's based off of Solano and everything else. And in the end, we looked at the wallets. No fan did get scammed.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of crypto traders who crypto trade all day.
But you can't
Some of them lost
possibly
money.
you can't possibly know that.
Dude, if
Right,
they
it is-
bought that,
very
they
unlikely,
deserve it.
but
I'm
it is
sorry.
possible
Because
that
here's the
someone
thing.
I'm
Here's
so
the-
sorry.
Let's be
in
real
90
about that.
seconds, yeah.
Your guy that paid you to do this is
Yeah,
telling you, hey,
That's true.
I looked at the wallets and
I
they're
think
all
it's
big
fucking
crypto guys, they're not
hilarious
your
if somebody
fans.
got
How
scammed
can
off
you even
of that.
trust that?
That is fucking hilarious
Well,
to me.
you're right.
You
That's
don't
100%
know
correct.
crypto. You don't know how wallets work. Like, come on. Don't just feed what someone else told you as the truth.
Okay, and this is my personal opinion, and I could be wrong. I just like when I talked to Coffee, I felt pretty bad about it. And I think about a fan getting scammed, I feel pretty bad about it. But
No, I think
anybody
it's
who's buying
fucking
meme coin in
hilarious.
2024 probably knows what they're doing. I feel like, but
I think he's
imagine
right.
that there's
I
somebody out there
actually
who doesn't,
agree with him
and they're like,
100% on
"Oh,
that.
this is a boogie coin.
I
I'm gonna
think it's
get rich."
hilarious.
And
I would,
think
if
that-
I had to guess, I would assume that very little people of your fans got scammed, probably like under 20, but there has to be at least one victim, Boogie. Come on.
I
No,
will say
no.
once
They-
again,
then they
please
deserved
come
it.
forward if you're that person.
When you're saying there's
want-
no victims, I mean, come on, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
What I'm saying is, I've said it again. If you are that person, my developer wants to make you whole. You just got to prove that you've never traded meme coins before. And if you can prove that you bought this coin at the launch and
Nobody
you've never
did.
traded meme
I,
coins
I
before,
fucking
or
guarantee
did,
nobody
since,
did.
then we will help you out. We want to help you out. My developer wants to give you your money.
It's not like Boogie was saying
Chill
like,
Force
"Oh,
says,
buy
I think
this or
Boogie's
whatever."
doctor verbally
That's
said
so
he has
fucking
polycythemia
dumb. I'm
vera, but
sorry.
didn't put it on the chart. That is
If people got
exactly what happened.
scammed from
That's why
that,
you
I
won't
think
show
that's
them the chart.
hilarious.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Cisco says, I send you guys... Oh, that was Chill Force. Cisco says, I will send you guys PWP or on polycythemia from nursing school because as a nurse, this is pissing me off. I respect that. It's Reed GD says, Boogie said he won't collect money for cancer, but the justification for the crypto scam was because he had cancer and it's expensive. So he won't fundraise for his cancer, but we'll steal it.
Dude, you reading these super chats is like so poetic justice. And Destiny
It's pretty good,
just reached
yeah.
out. Destiny wants on to have a chat with you. You down to have that chat?
I will probably... You know what? I deserve it. He can say what he has to say. I will go as far as to say I'm not a big Destiny fan right now. I agree with a lot of the internet. I agree a lot with Piers Morgan about my opinion of Destiny, but I'm a little biased. So I wouldn't personally... if this was still my show and I wasn't fired, I would not want Destiny on. But it's not my decision. So if he wants to come yell at me, I'll let him. Just
I
don't make
think
fun of a police while you're here.
whoever is afraid of that guy, or whoever's angry
I'll
at
keep
that
reading in
guy
the
getting
meantime.
shot,
Chris
they'll get over it.
Martinez
Just like that guy
says,
said
funny, Boogie loved
to
to throw his fake cancer
Japanese
diagnosis
people
casually
that
over the last
died.
2 years for pity and clout.
That's
Now when
what
he
I
gets
say.
called out for it, he wants everyone to forget it. No, I don't. You'll never forget it. I won't forget it either. We should have called him out long ago. Disgusting. I agree. Honey Badgers says, now I'm throwing $50 at this. Lol Keem for real. DM me on Discord. Honey Badgers. I'm an actual MD in internal medicine, and I will prove. I will ask Boogie questions and answer all of your questions. I think we did do that, and we remember we had him on the show. So we are back to last show now. Jay says, I have a doctor who will come there and verify if neutral third-party doctor, Don
Where's the
Wario,
other
that's,
fucking
I know who that is. He will
thing?
come to you, and we can get this under control. That's funny. That's Frank Hassel, for the record. Austin Suleiman, you care what your daughter thinks because she thinks what you think. That's interesting. I don't know who that's referring to. The Angry
weird.
Alien says, bro, I swear at Boogie's enjoying being the villain or the victim. It makes no sense any other way. He has to get off on being in this position. No, it's about as close to hell as I can imagine. Austin Adams says, Boogie, you need Jesus, man. I would agree. Chris Hute
No, he
says,
doesn't.
Boogie, you originally said you were getting the test to see whether or not you had cancer. Yeah, it's something
Talking about
that I'm
lying
saving
to
up for now.
people. Sorry.
In the first place, but now you're saying it's to see if you have a different cancer. Well, that's what the colonoscopy's for. Yes.
Okay, let's
You
take
keep
a
switching your story up.
break on that for a second.
Yes.
The Andy Kaufman stuff. Why were you always telling everyone that you're like Andy Kaufman?
There are some stunts that I did to purposely irritate the internet because I thought it was funny. The crypto
Yeah.
one, going into it was the plan.
And
I
you would
thought-
agree that Andy Kaufman's like a fucking genius, right? Like,
Yes, and I'm an idiot. You know, I'm saying he inspired me, but I'm nothing like Andy Kaufman.
But you're definitely a
I-
fan of him, right?
Of course, love
And-
the guy,
and
of course he died of cancer.
Died of
course.
cancer. He died
Yeah,
of
so-
cancer.
And so
Oh,
did,
shit.
So did my aunt, and so did my best friend, and so did my dad. You know, and that's why. Again, if I had not heard the words, that
I
Steve, you had
haven't
cancer,
even
leukemia,
thought of
which is a
that.
form of
That's
cancer
fucking
from my
wild.
doctor. I would have never said this.
Oh God, this
I would've-
is just so
I would've-
avoidable.
again,
It's so
again,
avoidable.
again at the end. Yeah, to be honest with you, I should have never talked about it to begin with. I should have
Yep.
kept something like this very private.
And even if you
at least
did,
until I got it fully concerned.
Why
Yeah.
not just
confirmed.
why didn't okay, again, maybe I don't remember the answer. I've asked this before, I'm going to ask it again. Why
ahead.
not just go to the internet at some point in that 2-year span and be like, my doctor's actually confused. Like, I may not have cancer.
yeah.
We're getting
I,
another test. Why
Or just
not?
be like, we're pretty
say that?
sure. Not that I
Because
do.
this is what would have happened, right? The internet is, most of the people that I've spoken to don't know that I most likely still have cancer, right? They just think I entirely
Slab.
made it up, entirely faked it. I've heard people saying I grifted, I put out like
Lied.
GoFundMe's and stuff. None of that's true. None of that's true. The reality is, my doctor told me I have cancer. Well, we need to do this test if we want to fully confirm it, but it's pointless to do it because we're going to treat it anyway.
telling
So-
you you had it, or he thinks that's what it is.
In my memory, and again, I am.
But he doesn't put
severely-
it on the portal.
That my back pain's not on the portal.
Yeah,
regular
that's
polycythemia is not on the portal. There's a
weird.
bunch of things that are not on that portal that need to be.
Guys, I'm already in talks with Destiny via DM, so you don't need to spam that. Okay. Well, let's I think let's move to this show. Read the big ones, 50s and 100s
Oh,
real quick.
I started with this show. We've done those.
Okay.
So we're
you've already
back
done
on
that.
previous show. Yeah.
Well, Mike Klum says LOLCOW Live. Hey, Mike.
Hi,
you,
Mike.
you ready to make the second documentary on Boogie?
Part
Call me,
two.
Mike, if you're interested. You know, I could probably use the paycheck. I just got fired. Oh,
Why is he still here then? Like, he didn't just. I'm sorry. Just,
Look, it's so stupid. It's the most. I'm sorry to laugh because I know some people are really fucking angry, but it's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb, Boogie. It's
what
so
kills me?
dumb.
What kills me again?
Oh my god, it's so dumb.
What kills me again is I still don't. I'm like, I obviously feel like shit because everybody's angry, but I'm confused because again, I might still have this fucking cancer.
I
and
know,
it's
that's
causing
why
all
it's
of these terrible
dumb.
fucking symptoms, and so I don't understand.
That's
like
why it's dumb.
what a fucking shit show it is to, number one, be treating a cancer that costs a goddamn fortune to treat,
That's why it's so dumb.
and also believe that I have cancer, and also being told I have cancer, but not being able to prove it, and until we, and that's why everybody's mad, is because I don't have the proof,
mhm.
right? I don't have the full.
No.
But we are treating it. We've been
I
treating it for 2
mean,
years.
yeah.
I've been told for 2
Because
years.
he did say
I
that he
haven't.
was looking
That's
at
why
it
we're
on the
treating it.
portal.
And I
That's
don't
like the
understand
big
where
thing.
the lie is, other than to say I most likely have it instead of saying I have it. That's it. That's the difference. I should have said I most likely have it, not that I certainly have it.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's not exactly lying about cancer.
Yes.
That's just.
And do you think the internet?
I was lying
at
that
any
you said
point
I
is
can
gonna be
prove it
like,
right now on the
well,
portal. And
Boogie
then,
thought he had cancer, and that's why he said that.
yeah.
No.
No, of course. not.
Every fucking title, every single tweet says Boogie faked cancer. The
Yep.
song, the AI song we made for the intro, Boogie
I know.
faked cancer. No one
Which is-
is ever.
Which is again,
Bro.
which is not true, but also it is true, kind of. And I understand why everybody's upset, as they should be.
Well, he did say I can prove it right now
I should have been
on the portal,
much more
and it's
clear
not on the portal.
in the video.
So that's like the big thing, right?
If I could go back 2 years and change that, and say I most likely have this cancer and we're treating it, that's what I would say. I would have been much more detailed. I would have said we have all of the markers in the blood, we have the symptoms, and it's
Yep.
stupid and expensive to do this bone marrow test because it is invasive and painful and sucks.
Well,
And pointless.
I'm gonna let Destiny interrogate you further.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Let me add him to.
He
the
wants
call.
to get like people off of him. This is so funny. Like worlds
I'm trying to
colliding.
remember his. What's him? Okay. Let's see. Turn camera on.
So, does Boogie have? Okay, we don't know. What we do know is that he said he can prove it, and then he tried, and then because he's like, I'm looking at it right now on my portal, and Keemstar got a hold of it and it wasn't there. He actually did lie that he cannot prove that he has cancer. He probably does, but it's a very fine line. This people are saying that he's faked cancer, but it's not that clear. But he definitely lied saying that he can prove that he has cancer.
I don't know why it started
So
adding him in here.
it's
Whatever.
It's stupid. It's so fucking stupid. All of this is stupid. He got fired from the show, but he's still on there, and he didn't get fired. Like,
What are you?
if Keemstar is not gonna fire him, because that's the whole fucking point of this show. That's the whole point. Any other show, sure, but the whole point of this LOLCOW bullshit is all of this. Like, he's not fired. They're gonna make him do some stupid shit, and then he's gonna be back. Because if if Boogie's fired, then they don't have a fucking show, and they're
Gonna
not
do?
gonna make their money.
What are your plans? I mean, you stop drinking Mountain Dew, which is good. But if I ever, I swear, Boogie, this is like 1,000% real. There will be no
I don't
pathway
know.
back to the
This
show
is so
if I ever catch
stupid.
you drinking Mountain Dew
Sorry,
again.
it
Because that
just
is so
is.
fucking stupid. You can't possibly have fucking cancer, possibly have a fucking heart attack, possibly have a stroke and fucking die and be sipping fucking Mountain Dew. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that.
I mean, again, my doctor tells me
I
that's
think
okay.
he's-
like, if you're going to drink diet soda, that's fine to drink diet soda. My doctor says that, but I don't want to, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like when I drink it, I get hungrier. I don't know.
Probably.
Some research says it does that. Some people say it doesn't. But it's full of all of that artificial shit, and that artificial shit, I think, makes you hungrier. You know.
Splenda. I love me
And
my
that's why I put
Splenda.
it out.
Don't take
I
that
don't
shit
know.
away
I
from me.
don't really know where to go from here. I don't know. I mean, we could have him read more super chats. I can bring Muta on. Like, I feel like Muta deserves to do a little victory lap. Don't you? He asked you about 1 million times and you lied to him.
Yeah, he did. He
I
did
tried to be
lie.
pretty clear that I'm entirely certain that I have this cancer. But yeah, I'll say that when he.
No, Boogie, no. 'Cause you were. He was so smug last time, saying that, oh yeah, look, I'm looking at it right now on my phone. Polycythemia vera. He was looking at it. He's like, I'm never gonna fucking show any of y'all, but it's right here. I could prove it right now. That's the thing where he might still have the cancer again, but that right there is what he fucking is getting reamed for.
When he gets here too. Yeah.
I do draw the line on the Mountain Dew. Someone in the chat said Keem draws the line. I do, because it's so fucking asinine. It's so fucking silly. You can't be like, guys, I have cancer, and then just doing the most unhealthy thing ever, only
Yeah.
drinking soda. You can't do that.
Especially
Muta,
Mountain
if
Dew.
you didn't know.
Like,
I mean, again, my doctor
Mountain
says
Dew is like
I
the
can have a
worst
couple a
shit
day,
ever. Like, I don't
and,
really care. You can do
I
whatever
tr-
the
you know,
fuck
I
you
trust
want
my
to your
doctor,
body.
but
I've ruined mine.
maybe I
so
shouldn't.
I don't really give a fuck, but Mountain Dew is like, it's not even that good, to be completely honest. Like, I'm not.
Did we lose Muta?
Yeah, I don't know if he's even watching. Maybe he's not aware. I thought I would.
Muta?
I just
Muta
assumed
or
he
Mu-
was.
Mountain Dew
Well,
is.
is it Muta
yeah.
or Muta? Muta. I've never. Somebody told me I'm pronouncing that wrong. Is it Muta or
I
Muta?
call him Mutahar.
Like Muta.
Nobody
I always say it
cares.
wrong. I always say it wrong.
Yeah.
All right, bear with me. I got to do main cam because I got to add a.
Some people are like, is it even glare or Evan glare? It's like, it's a made up word. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
Say it
read
however
some
you want to
super
say
chats
it.
while I do
don't
this.
give a shit.
Okay. See if I still have that. Take me a minute. Let's see if we got any new ones. I'll read those. Thank you for supporting the show, by the way. Tommy and Keem and those guys will be very happy.
And to be completely honest, Keem is making money off of this cancer thing too.
You do
like
understand
all of this
how
shit,
bad this is, right? Like I can't. Like I have.
all
to
of this shit
Yeah. No,
and I really don't
should
want
be
to.
like
I
donated to
swear
cancer.
to God, I don't want to.
Anyway,
I fully understand.
Keem, like the people donating here are just as bad.
Fire him. He literally said his doctor said he probably had it 15 minutes ago, and now he's back to. He told me I had it. He did tell me I had it, and that's in my memory. But we've clarified in recent meetings. Thank you, Jessica Pizzle. Twisted Slops says if there's anything I want Boogie to do is to turn to God. If you need help with that, reply to my DM.
No, come
I
back.
really want to help you. It will change everything. I forgive you because that's what
Oh,
Jesus told me
God.
to do.
Oh, I fucked up
I've
real
prayed a
bad.
lot
Oh, I
this
fucked
last
up
week.
real bad.
And
Oh no.
it's not been helping.
Oh,
But
no.
I think if I do some good works, it might.
What do you mean you pray to? You're not religious.
Yeah, I told you a year ago. I found God again. Me and
Yeah.
God talk every day. I've told you this. I've said it on the
That's-
show many times.
That's
Maybe.
some
Yeah.
mental. Sorry, I'm
I'm
very
not exactly
not
Christian.
religious.
I don't really subscribe to any particular
Oh, hey,
subset
look.
of religion, but I do know there's a God. I do know there's a creator.
You
and I
can't
speak
know
to
that. You don't know that.
So
yeah,
You
and
think there is?
Maybe I need
Sorry,
Jesus,
I'm like
you know.
anti-religion.
I can't.
Ne-
Like,
Neo Didact says this is why you dot your I's and cross your T's when making serious statements. Yes. Time to reach out to low tier God Chris Chan and DSP on new terms, on his own terms. Email.
Well,
Thank
at
you.
least the stone
Carson
came back.
Carmen Clark says, "Are there donos that are
Son
coming?
of a bitch.
My in now going to Boogie in any way?" I'm not sure what exactly.
he's
thank you,
wondering if donos go to Boogie. No.
Mandy Roscoe says, "Keem, if you want to keep Boogie, have him on the show the odd time. People are mad, but they're
The
going
other
to want
two, by
updates."
the way, just for clarity, the other two streams before he was fired, technically, legally, like he's still gonna get a cut of that, but not as of this moment. No.
Then why is he
People
still
are mad
there?
That they're going to want updates and abuse him in the super chats. So you should have him on every so often. This way you can keep him. There's punishment. The audience gets their pound of flesh. That's true. Mike Klum, thank you for the dono. It says it LOLCOW Live. Lorenzo donated 700 ZAR. Redeem yourself by going to a hospital and tell cancer victims what you did live. Well, I don't think
that would be good.
I don't think you should live stream cancer victims, but I would talk to a cancer victim. If any of you would like to reach out and talk to me, my email is on my Twitter feed, which is now back up, uberwolf0@gmail.com. If you're a
I just
cancer
thought
victim.
about this. Fucking Tommy is gonna be gone. Tommy is gone. It's just me and Wings.
Yep.
Why is Tommy gone?
So, saying sorry.
What
looking
happened
so
to
sad
him?
If you got caught has been played out for years. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not buying
Tommy's
it.
gone for like 2 weeks, right?
Oh,
Yep.
it's like on vacation or something.
I mean, I could fill in for Tommy.
No, you're not. No, you're not filling in for Tommy. You're not. You're not.
At this rate, you're like a battle pass. Every new season, you just restart a new victim cycle. That's true.
No.
That's pretty funny.
I think
That's pretty
at this
fucking
point,
funny.
I'm entirely out of goodwill. Like there could never be another victim cycle. If I do have this cancer and I prove it, no one will care. They'll
Here-
just be happy. And
here-
that's, the victim card is entirely gone now. It's
Lord,
entirely.
Lord Rush
No.
said that and everybody in our
Oh,
Discord,
no.
which is for members only, by the way, there's a pinned tweet in the chat. If you're a new
No,
member, you can join our Discord for LOLCOW Live. All you have to do is
no.
connect your YouTube
This
channel
is
to your
going
actual
to
Discord,
horribly.
and then it will verify that you're an actual member, and you'll be able to enter our Discord. So the link is right
Oh
at the
my
top.
God.
But Lord Rush, one of the top donators of the show, said, "Keem,
Dude,
the
this
Discord,
is
we all
so
agreed that Boogie
bad.
should donate
This is
directly
like the
or
worst
buy a
I've
Medicare hat
ever.
and shill his merch for him, because unlike Boogie, Medicare actually has cancer."
I will buy a Medicare merch hat right now.
You should.
With what
Yes,
money?
right now.
You
I don't
should.
have money.
Does he have a bunch of animals?
You should have to do
Oh,
a
animal
lot of
cancer.
shit.
These are really funny. Yeah, I'm like I said, I gave up my most
I
prized
can't-
possession.
Oh
we're
my
gonna raise money
God.
for charity
Let me
with
just
that.
go to this
I have
shrine.
donated $1,000, which pretty much hurts dramatically.
I never
Um,
thought in a million years when Destiny came on that he was going to prove you
Yep.
didn't have cancer. I thought Destiny was going to catch you in some lies or whatever, or manipulating or something, but you
Yeah.
actually did have cancer and you had the proof. That's what
Sure.
I thought was going to happen. Like this.
I
Well,
mean,
Destiny's
so
coming on
insane.
because he wants to
Again,
win
I am being-
because he was
again, I am being
saying he
treated
doesn't
for
give a
cancer.
shit that that guy died,
I know.
And we
which
just don't have the confirmation.
he has every
I
right
know.
to
So,
say. But
Let me add
whatever.
Destiny now.
They'll get over it.
I am buying an animal cancer puzzle from Medicare right now.
And he needs to put it together online. I love puzzles, by the way.
hello, hello.
Hey, how you doing? I heard you're having a fun week.
I always have fun weeks.
Good. Say what you got to say to me, and then I got maybe a few things I would like to say to you.
Sure. What is the theme for this episode? What are we talking about, Keepstar?
Well, Boogie has finally admitted that he has no confirmation that he has cancer. The theme of this episode is, will Boogie get fired from the show? We decided he has to get fired. I mean, this is like pretty fucked up. We're
But
trying
he
to
has
think of ways that he can earn his will back and punishments. He's giving the play button to me. It's already being mailed to my house. We're going to put out for auction. That money will go to charity.
I'd say fuck that.
He
I
bought a
wouldn't
Medicare
care.
hat. Medicare actually has cancer.
No, I'm getting
Uh,
the puzzle. I'm getting the puzzle.
He's
It's
not
more
a
expensive.
well, get the hat because we need to see you with that hat for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then also, what else did we talk
That's
about?
so
Mountain
fucked
Dew.
up.
You're never allowed. He's never allowed to drink Mountain Dew again because that is so fucking unhealthy. And one of the main risks of this disease is that he could have a stroke
How
or
the
heart attack.
fuck am I going to get
Kept
up
saying
there?
that and using that for manipulation, but here you are not doing anything about your weight. You're drinking Mountain Dew. So that was another thing.
Well, again, I only drink diet, and it's doctor approved. It's 0 calories, but it does have things that could lead like carcinogens and stuff in it. So that's why.
Oh, I know how I
Find
can
out.
get up there. I'm
And
a
he did
moron.
donate
All right.
$1,000.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
to St.
Just to be
Jude.
clear, just to be clear, that was a lie. Whatever just said. No doctor is telling you don't drink Mountain Dew diet because it has carcinogens in it.
No.
Are you talking about like
I didn't-
aspartame
I
or
didn't-
whatever? Or
I didn't say that. My doctor has approved diet soda. He says it's fine. But because I've read research that says aspartame and all this other stuff, I don't want to complicate it.
It probably doesn't
Even
have
though it doesn't have
aspartame in
caffeine,
it. It
which is the whole
probably
reason
has
I drank diet
Splenda, which
soda,
is like
was to have caffeine through the day.
sucralose,
Why
which
the
your
fuck am I
body
doing that? What the
actually
fuck am I
can't
doing
break
with that?
down.
You know?
Like
Okay, that's
nothing
good,
living can. There's
very
like
stupid thing to
Splenda
do.
in fish now. I've
Destiny,
read.
did you think that when you came in and
It
confronted
just
Boogie about
goes
this,
in your
that
body
it
through
would
your
turn
mouth
out
and
this
comes
way?
out through your piss. It
I
does
have no idea.
nothing.
it was just surprising to me that like it
I
was
don't like
pretty easy to see
aspartame.
what was happening, and I feel like Boogie is like one of the most dedicated.
Because like aspartame is sweet and low, right? And I fucked that up for me. My dad loved sweet and low, but when I was younger, I bet me and my friend. I was like, we were stupid. I don't know what we were just being stupid. I think we were like 10 or something. We're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat sweet and low by itself in a packet, and I did that, and that was the wrong thing to do. I've never had sweet and low again, and I'm not a big fan of what's the other one? There's sweet and low, which is aspartame. There's Splenda, which is sucralose, and then there's stevia, right? I think it's stevia. It's in like the blue package. I don't really like stevia either. I like Splenda. You know, I'd put it in my tea or whatever. But anyway, Splenda doesn't do shit with you. And yeah, I've heard about the aspartame being like carcinogen, but I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, is it like true? Like, oh, you know, if you eat 50 fucking watermelons in 30 minutes, like you could get cancer, that kind of thing.
Hater bases on the
could
internet,
give
so I
you
didn't know how
cancer.
anybody hadn't
No.
called him out for it. And I think the issue is that it was pretty crazy when my kid's mom, I think she was 23 or 24 when she got diagnosed with stage 4. I think it's either Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia, and so there was like a whole ordeal of like supporting her through that.
There's no such thing as Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia. I'm pretty sure it's lymphoma. Or is there? Hodgkin's leukemia? No, it's lymphoma. He misspoke there or something. There's no such thing as Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia. Sorry.
that. We had to like break up in order to like qualify her for Medicaid.
wonder
in
if
order for her to avoid
the,
medications. I was
chat's
trying to
calling
buy
him
them
out.
initially, and I don't remember.
Hold on. Duty and Trouble. Boogie's a person. Keeps BBC. Dude, they are reaming Destiny. That's funny. They're not calling him out that there's no such thing as Hodgkin's or non-Hodgkin's leukemia. None of them. People are so fucking dumb. Okay, whatever.
The treatment was they're like 2 pills that I bought. They're like $1,000 a pill. I was like, we can't do that. I can't afford this shit. No way. So we had to break up so that she could qualify for like state assistance for medical shit because I was a streamer, so I didn't have like healthcare. And yeah, it was that comment. It truly was. The comment at the end of that CoffeeZilla video was like, "It's cancer. It always kills you." And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why would a person with cancer say that? There's so many people that are fighting against cancer, that are fighting against cancer, like every day in the United States and the world. That's such an unhinged, crazy thing to say, and that's what triggered me enough to start digging. Like, oh,
to be
okay, 'cause it's lung
fair,
cancer, which makes sense.
So the crypto scam.
all of us are fighting
was your
cancer.
downfall.
It's just the little
Not even actually. It was just the comment at the end
cancers
about
that
the
get
cancer.
through
That's
your
the thing
immune
that triggered the
system
fuck
that
out of me and
fuck
made me
us
start
up.
digging. That was the
Well,
only thing that triggered me.
Literally
Well, I will be
everyone
honest,
has cancer.
My dad
It's just
died of
we have a
cancer.
good immune system
My
to take
best
care
friend
of
died
that
cancer.
shit.
My aunt died of cancer. And Total Biscuit, who I was close with and did a show many times.
Man, I
and
miss
played
Total
games with him,
Biscuit so
he died of
much.
cancer. And so in my experiences, cancer eventually comes back.
You need to stop smoking.
And cancer eventually gets you. And I you
What
should
do you
still fight
smoke?
it.
Cigarettes?
Wait, what do you mean by
weed?
comes back? What are we talking about?
Most people that go into remission eventually have reoccurrence.
I need to
That's
stop
what happened
drinking,
to
but you
my
know
friend
that ain't
Danny.
gonna happen.
She had breast cancer.
Well,
and
it is
they-
now
it-
since
it
I don't have
Super
anything.
depends on the type of cancer,
but-
the age of the person, and the type of treatment you seek. And even if it could
Cigarettes,
come back, that was
yeah.
just never an attitude that you would want to give somebody that's fighting cancer. That's
Dude,
just
my
a horrible
parents
thing to
smoke a
say, and a horrible
shitload,
attitude to have.
and
Like,
I know like it's always the risk or whatever. My parents are like 65, 70. I'm surprised they haven't had any fuck ups or whatever. Weirdly enough, them smoking made me I've never once in my life smoked at least a cigarette. The most I've done is like vape weed, and I don't even like that really. But I've never smoked anything, unless you count vaping, smoking. But yeah, that's actually thanks to my parents because they smoke quite a bit.
We concluded that Boogie literally wants
But,
cancer.
I don't know.
Like he likes to
I
be
don't
a
know either
victim.
shit.
Like
Well, no,
online. He literally
Anybody can
wants
do
all-
whatever they want.
I think I deserve it at this point.
I'd be a hypocrite if I
genuinely do.
said anything
And,
else.
so insane.
Yeah, if it turns out that I have it, we are doing the colonoscopy still, and then we might end up doing the bone marrow test again.
wait, what is the bone marrow test for?
To verify the polycythemia vera that I'm being treated for the last 2 years.
Is he gonna hit it?
Destiny, or
Bong.
excuse me,
Wait,
Boogie.
hold on. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Wait. Did your doctor tell you that you had to do that?
He suggested it, yes. He also said that it was unnecessary because it's invasive and expensive and difficult. He says not something I would want to go through. And since we're going to treat the polycythemia
I
vera
think I know
anyway,
what they want me to do
it's
here.
pointless. We're gonna treat you as if you have it, and that's what we've done for the last 2 years. That's why we did the sleep study. That's why we've done everything we could to bring the red blood cell count down, because he's afraid that I have polycythemia vera.
When you kept saying increased like hormone or something over and over again. What were you talking about?
I think it's somebody mentioned it last time. I think it's the JAK2. There's JAK2 markers in my blood, which I guess is important for determining.
I think
I
a
don't know
lot
if
of this
it's high, I
is
don't know if it's
just
low.
for
I
like
don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
like I
Okay.
don't know.
I don't know.
This is
okay,
so
just quick, 'cause I'm
stupid.
curious. I don't know what you want me to say or what I'm necessarily here for. So everything you just said was a lie. Okay. Like the doctor is not doing a biopsy to confirm. Okay, that's not true. Okay, you can make
No.
a positive diagnosis of polycythemia vera if you have the JAK2 genetic markers, not a hormone. It's a genetic marker. But when you said that you had an elevation of a hormone, I don't think you were lying about that. I think you were being truthful. But what you didn't realize is the hormone that you were referring to is called erythropoietin, I think, or erythropoietin. But that hormone that's elevated is elevated because that's the hormone that's being produced.
I don't
that's
think
telling
Destiny
your,
actually
bone marrow
knows
to
what the
create
fuck
more
he's
red blood
talking
cells
about.
because it's secondary polycythemia.
I've been watching Destiny these past few days. I've always heard of him, but I've never like really looked into him. I know that he's like like a cuck or whatever, you know, I don't give a shit. But he speaks with very much confidence. And I think that he can. I think with this particular situation, he's done like the minimum research possible, and then he's a person that knows that he can act with authority because he's very charismatic, and that's from what I've seen about him. Why, like, what he's talking about now, like what he's saying to Boogie right now, I think he's overconfident, but he is a smart person and he knows how to talk, and he's a very strong-willed, stubborn person as well.
You don't have JAK2. That wouldn't be a hormone. It wouldn't be a marker. It would be a gene test that you would do. You would know because you would pay specifically for genetic testing, and he would specifically test that gene. If you have that JAK2 marker plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an increased presence of that hormone in your blood, that would be enough to diagnose you. You would never do a biopsy. You don't need to biopsy that.
Okay.
So wait.
See,
Just
I
telling
don't.
you my understanding of it. I don't
Yeah.
agree with anything Destiny just said, but I don't think that's important at this point. So
Well, hold on. I just want to be clear. You're just lied about everything you just said. You're not doing a biopsy to confirm this cancer. You don't need a biopsy for it. If you had JAK2, that genetic marker, plus an elevation in red blood cells, and you don't have an elevation of the hormone, that's enough. That's just positive that you have the cancer.
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't think that Destiny knows what the fuck he's actually talking about, like I said, though. I don't think, like, what he's doing right now is a victory lap because he's getting annihilated online for saying that he doesn't give a shit that that guy died at that Trump rally. Which the only thing I'll say about that is the people that care will get over it. And the reason I say that is because the guy that died famously said the Japanese people get over it that we bombed them. So I think that guy was a piece of trash that died, and I'm not super sad that that he did die, but nobody cares about me. But Destiny said that, and he's getting reamed online. So
really simple. Really simple. A simple
he's
Google
pulling a bunch of various things. Yes, I can agree with that.
search will show you that they used to do this biopsy, and we considered doing it because I wanted concrete proof.
Muda, you're breaking up a little bit, just so you know.
Oh, they got Mudahar in here too.
Oh, sorry,
This is
I'm
funny.
in Texas right now.
He's in Texas.
I'm-
Is he visiting
sorry.
me?
Yeah, well, before Muda gets started on me, I did want to say, Destiny, I know that this affected you personally, and for that, I wanted to apologize. You know?
No,
anybody-
hold on, wait, real quick. It doesn't affect me personally. I've only known people that have cancer. I don't have it personally. So it doesn't affect me that personally. I know what you mean, though, but also.
No, I mean, if you know somebody that has cancer and then he faked cancer, then it did affect you personally. They're gonna raid you after, probably.
Also, secondly, I don't want an apology for you. I don't.
Wait, why are they gonna raid me?
There
Because
is no
of the
redemption
thing I
policy.
said about the
There
guy
is no
that
point
died,
in
or
apologizing to me.
Mudahar is,
You
or
can't tell a lie this bad and then run with it for 2 years
Or is it
and then
something
get taken down
just
kicking and
completely
screaming,
random?
and then at the very end,
Or
try
is
to
it 'cause
apologize
Mudahar
for
is
some
in
sort of, like, redemption or
Texas?
salvation.
Oh.
Whatever.
I'm not looking for redemption or salvation. I just genuinely.
Then I
felt-
don't even need to hear it. You shouldn't be apologizing to anybody
I'm still
for
gonna
this.
say it
You can
anyway.
publish one online. Yeah, you're saying it for yourself though, not
That's
for me. It's just more
interesting.
selfish behavior. You're not doing anything for me by apologizing about lying for 2 years for cancer.
Oh, yeah,
That's
okay, I got you. Yeah.
ridiculous.
I hope so.
Right.
What?
So, like I said in the last time that I was.
Come on,
This is
Mudahar.
this
Our
is
internet
one of
isn't
them.
that bad.
This is one of them.
Good one, Muta.
It's pretty
Yeah, I
Uh,
still don't know anything about it.
Unfortunately, Muta, I think your internet's just too
All right.
crappy in that hotel. You're skipping around. Maybe just audio. Do you think audio would work? Just audio?
Yeah, let me just do that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's way better. That's actually way
So
better.
we don't get to see your beautiful face.
Yeah, I just don't think there. I think there's just a limit, and the limit is like never lied about this. But like like what was proven a day ago, like in that confession you had, is that you literally did. You said one day you saw something in your portal, didn't have it,
That's the
and then
thing.
fucking this whole situation has basically been you doing lie after lie after lie.
That's the thing. That's the number one smoking gun, is when Boogie was so smug, leaning back in his chair, taking his phone like this. He's like, I'm looking at it right now. I could end this right now and show everyone, but I'm not gonna. And then that was 2 podcasts ago. The last podcast, Monday, was when he got figured out, and this is the aftermath of that. So, yeah. That's the big thing. He may very well still have cancer. So, but it's him lying about that, I think, is what people are really, really angry about.
And there's things that you don't lie
But
about.
they're framing
Okay,
it
it's one of
as
those
he
things you don't
faked
lie about,
having
and that's-
cancer.
And it's
He faked. If the internet were like a just place and nobody did like clickbait, it would have to say Boogie faked not knowing that he had cancer, which is different than Boogie faked having cancer. Those are two like distinctly, subtly different things, but they're important, subtle things that are different.
Yeah, it was a very, very stupid thing for me to have done.
Muta, you've been involved in this a lot, like from the very beginning, kind of, when this all unfolded. What does Boogie need to do now in this situation? He's, well, we think he's come clean with the facts around the case. What does he have to do now? Like, what do you do in this situation?
honestly, it's like the first time I've ever really fucking like seen somebody just blatantly lie about cancer and like drift off of it. I'm sure Destiny. Have you ever seen something like this before? To
No,
this
there have been
extent?
other people doing that.
What about that one meme, Emily? Woohoo! Isn't that a meme? Do you know what I'm talking about right now? Did that make any sense?
Twitch.
I don't know much about. I don't
That
know
was a
much about-
Twitch
Yeah,
streamer, right?
I know what he's
What,
talking about.
wasn't there like an old
Just
RuneScape
Emily?
guy, and he had that thing? He's like, Emily only lied about cancer once. Yahoo!
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I
Again-
think like there has to be like a financial apology. Like whatever money he's gotten out of this LOLCOW live probably should be put
He's
towards
already
like
done that.
dirt
Well-
research or
Well, Muta,
paying back the victims of a scam.
well, Muta, here's what we're doing.
See, the issue with this, and I popped into JKB's chat, and that's a completely different thing, but I just caught the end of it right before I went on, and he was talking about, and he's right, that all of the money here and for the past several podcasts of this LOLCOW Live should also go to cancer. Like, if they're that morally grandstanding about Boogie should pay back all the people that he's made, like, off of this grift of having cancer or not. I mean, the LOLCOW Live is probably the most beneficial thing from Boogie, from this whole, I don't even want to call it scandal. I think it's blown way out of proportion, just personally. But, yeah, I guess. I don't know. Also, they're not going to get rid of Boogie. They're just not going to get rid of Boogie. The show doesn't exist without people like him doing this. Like this shit right here that he's done is exactly the very fucking foundation that this show is built off of people doing stupid shit on the internet and then roasting them. There's no way. There's no way he's
And
Hold on, just real quick. Whatever Boogie says, it's absolutely not going to have anything to do with giving up money. Guarantee it. But go ahead.
It does actually.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
I just donated $1,000 to St. Jude's,
Okay.
which hurts pretty tremendously. Destiny,
Did you give the wait? I'm curious. Did you show that receipt to
Yes.
Keemstar?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
it's in the
did
welcome
show it
chat.
on screen.
Yeah.
yes.
And to be fair to
Okay.
Boogie, $1,000 is like a lot of money to him.
Yeah, it's a
So that was
tremendous
one.
amount.
That was
a lot of
one
money
tenth
to
of what he
me.
made in a scam.
Right
Sure.
now,
Supposedly, he
he's
could have made
not.
more. We don't know yet.
Well, the
but-
rest of it is,
It didn't used to be.
I have mortgage. I have.
I was
I paid bills. I paid
pretty
back pills and
nice
stuff.
financially before.
Well, maybe.
don't-
Well, careful. We don't know what it means when you say it's been spent.
Really
Because you
before
told
COVID, I guess.
Coffeezilla that money's already spent could mean you've got future acquisitions that you're planning on making with that money, and that's the same thing to you.
I do still have money coming in, right? And so I'm there's some money left in the bank account. Thank God. It's not zero right now. It's close, but it's not zero. But $1,000 took a big fucking bite out of what's left.
I bet.
That said, I also gave up my most prized possession. I emailed it at my cost to Keemstar. It's $200 to mail it.
I
It's my
said fuck
gold
you to
play button.
that.
It's irreplaceable. It's not the modern one.
We're
It's the
gonna
old one.
we're gonna auction it off for a cancer.
Nah, dude, I said fuck that. Emailing like one of the first gold play buttons that YouTube ever gave out. Nah, I don't care. I don't give a shit what people think of me online. There'd be no way, especially for this. Like if Boogie like ran a cancer campaign charity kind of thing, like banking that he had it and started to GoFundMe and then did that meme coin whatever, like all on the predication that he had cancer, like that was the number one driving force, then sure maybe, but nah, that's so fucking stupid.
charity or something.
That's what I think,
Boogie
anyway.
wants it to go to St. Jude's. I'm fine with that.
Let's split on a
And
bid.
I think again, St. Jude's has been held
Okay.
accountable the most. I've raised money for St. Jude's in the past. I think it's a great charity. I've given money to St. Jude's.
I'll be lucky if I ever
Based out of
crack
Memphis, I
500
like them here in the
followers
South,
on
but they
YouTube.
also
I am on
have
YouTube
been
right now.
found.
By the way.
Destiny, check
If
me on this
anyone
because I
wants to
could
know.
be wrong.
Nobody's here.
But
I don't know.
I've
Do
been
I even
told
have
that they
people
give
here?
almost 100%
I mean, other
of
than
the money
you.
that you give
Like
goes
lurkers.
directly to
I had a lot of
charity.
people
They're
earlier.
not one of
It
these
was a
people
fun
that
time.
like spends a lot of it on awareness or promotion or any of that bullshit.
Hold on, wait, just a quick thing. If you want to do this with other people, that's fine. I have no interest in the manipulator tactics. That whole like, check this, you can check this and verify this. And
No,
being
I'm
so
asking.
truthful.
I'm genuinely
sure,
asking
no,
you
you don't
if
need to
I'm
ask
wrong.
me. Hold on, you don't need to ask me to verify the authenticity of St. Jude's. I'm sure that information is publicly available.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
here to offer you any condolences. or to
Destiny,
make you feel better or to appease you by asking me nonsense questions like that in order to seek sympathy
It's
or
not a
assurance.
nonsense
That's absolutely not what
question.
I'm.
I'm saying
Destiny
I don't wanna
talks really
accidentally lie
fast
anymore.
too.
I'm just trying
And
to.
it makes him
hold on.
seem
You
smarter
didn't
than he
accidentally
is.
Wait, how do you
lie before.
accidentally
Wait, no,
lie?
stop. Hold on. You didn't accidentally lie before. You intentionally lied multiple times.
That's
You said
true.
you had
It
a
is-
confirmed cancer
is my-
diagnosis. You lied about that.
it is-
You said
it
you were
is
looking
my-
at Vera on the document. You lied about that. These were all confirmed
That's-
lies.
It is.
okay?
It is
That's true. He's right about that.
my
Fair
understanding
enough.
that St. Jude's uses 100% of the money given. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, people will think it's a lie. So I'm just trying to be extra careful. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
fine.
No,
I'm
no,
just saying,
but
what you
we're
just said
backing up
before
to,
about
like, the-
accidentally
yeah.
lying, you weren't accidentally lying. You were. That's why it's called a
Yeah.
lie. You can't accidentally lie. That's just called
Well,
being wrong.
in-
You
in-
intentionally lied before.
In the video,
That's pretty
told
funny.
by my doctor that I have polycythemia vera.
Being
We're
wrong.
treating you for polycythemia vera.
He might
I
have
already
uttered
have
those
that.
words, maybe. He might. I know. I'm sure he's.
I already have a picture of
He might have
Denral.
even said polycythemia vera. He
Oh,
never
wow.
told you
That's
that
a
you had
pretty
cancer.
good one.
That's fair. That's true. I had to Google that.
I like the old
Okay.
one.
Yes. Which is
Oh
what we
my
thought.
God.
That's what we thought in the beginning. He probably told you
Wait.
that you have an elevation, everything. You have polycythemia. You probably Googled that. You might have thought that he said Vera. Maybe he fucked up and said Vera, but he never said cancer. He never said cancer.
Polycythemia vera many times. Many times.
Oh my God!
This is
What
we're
just
treating you
happened?
for.
What just happened? Your
What did
your
happen?
doctor did not tell you you had cancer?
Correct.
Well-
That's why this was the very first question I asked when I came on your show 3 or
Again-
4 days ago, because I knew that he
Again,
never
my
said it.
doctor, my basal cell carcinoma got referred to as a carcinoma, right? They call it by the name of what it is. They don't break it down in layman's terms. My doctor never did. He just told me what he's treating me for.
Oh
Polycythemia vera.
God, dude.
No,
That's,
but he's treating it for you. You have to be diagnosed. You were diagnosed for it. Now it's like secondary polycythemia. This is the problem with like lying about the situation too. Literally, like, yeah, like, okay, so you accidentally lie. How malicious does it seem? And everybody in this call will agree.
Yeah, that's a weird
Fucking
thing to
6
say.
days ago, you're sitting there like, I'm looking at my portal. It says polycythemia vera.
That's
I
the big-
screenshotted it, and
that's
I'm
the
not
big
gonna say it
thing.
to any of you guys. And then, like, literally 72 hours later, you're like, oh,
He did say that, didn't he? He was like, I'm gonna screenshot it as well and look at it. And he did the lean back thing. I forgot that he like made it a point that he screenshotted it. And was because you can go back to my stream a few days ago and I was like, man, Boogie is doing the puppeteer thing. Like that's almost word for word what I said. He has him, you know, he's pulling the strings of everybody. because he was in the position of power and then he got found out. And again, he very well may have the cancer, but that specific instance of what he said, he fucked up real bad on that one.
Oh wow, it's just not there. This is not like an accidental lie. It is a very malicious lie.
Keemstar pointed out that in one of these situations I have pretty great difficulty once my brain kind of turns off. And
maybe
he said, like at the beginning
best
of the show,
picture
he's seen
so
it many,
far.
many
And
times.
I will back you up, and that's true. But even in the confession, even once you're coming clean, you're still saying that your doctor told you had cancer. In the tweet that you put out after you confessed to be lying about this and you had no confirmation, my doctor is telling me I have cancer. Now, just now, we're finding out your
polycythemia vera is a cancer.
No. That's manipulation right there. You keep saying that your doctor said the word cancer, and that we just found out now he didn't even
I
do
think
that.
this turns
I mean,
pitch
he didn't
black
say you have
if I
cancer. He said you
remember
have
right.
polycythemia vera, which is a form of cancer.
Oh God. Oh God.
Just to be clear, I would be shocked. I also don't think it's true. I would be shocked if a doctor would tell you in technical terms about a particular cancer and not tell you that it's cancer, and then let a patient just go home and discover on their own, oh, fuck, I have cancer. You didn't even tell me.
That's a good point.
Okay.
It's way worse than I even thought. It's actually worse.
I really
He's
don't think it
entirely
is.
wrong here. Yes, if Destiny's, if what Destiny is offering here is true, yes, but I reject it because it's not reality. So it doesn't matter.
To be clear, for terms of what is reality. So this is something else too. This is an important question, because I think there should be a consequence to this. Did you tweet from your brother's account, or does your brother deserve to have his reputation smeared? Because he staked his reputation on your diagnosis that you're telling us now.
That's true too.
Like my brother said, he has seen medical records that says they are treating me for this, and he's seen
So your brother should have, what is his, because his reputation at least should be known that it should be smeared. His reputation should be tarnished because you traded on his reputation to validate this cancer diagnosis.
He validated that in my medical records they said they were treating me for this.
Okay, but the treatment doesn't matter because, like, draining blood or whatever, that could be just for an increase in red blood cells, right? You could just have more blood because of the other issues for secondary polycythemia.
There are separate codes for polycythemia and polycythemia vera. There's different codes.
What's a unique treatment right now that you're taking for polycythemia vera that wouldn't apply to secondary polycythemia?
I don't know.
You're the one that said that you had to pay for all the medications. Didn't you say the cancer treatment was expensive? Well, what is the cancer treatment that you're paying for? What's the unique expensive cancer treatment?
We are doing monthly blood tests, which is expensive.
Blood tests is I do monthly blood tests for STD testing. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Your blood tests
Really?
for anything.
Is he getting that much like random
I don't
pussy?
know. They're $70 a pop.
I do blood tests as well. I mean, that's a pretty common.
Okay, so this is so I'm just to be clear, that was another lie. Okay, hold on. I just want to say for people, just for people that's listening, because this is such common.
I do monthly blood tests.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
You're such a you're a horrible human being. Okay, you're a horrible person.
Talk to yourself.
No, you're a bad person. You're a horrible,
There we go.
abusive,
Fireman in a
manipulative person.
goddamn Trump office. Okay, I'm sorry that I didn't make
Oh, there it is, the fireman thing.
the choice of fucking. No, I'm
Boogie,
sorry.
what was it?
Oh, it absolutely does, and I'm here for all of it. Anyone that says that they don't like watching drama and shit, I completely think they're lying. Everyone likes trashy shit all the time. I genuinely think
Yep,
so.
keep going.
I
Keep
fucking
going.
fear you.
Keep going.
You
If anything, so we know like high profile people love drama. Maybe, I don't know, maybe more well-adjusted people don't. To be fair, I wouldn't know about that. But we also know that people like super down on their luck like drama because it makes them feel better about themselves. I think I kind of fall into that latter category, and it's just fun to watch.
mocked a man.
Yeah, you can smear me. You did. Listen,
That's why I watch fail videos.
Wouldn't be able to put out the fire that is your life right now, Boogie.
Here it is.
Listen,
Here it
I
is.
might be a piece of shit. My dad, who died of cancer, also was a fucking volunteer.
Yeah.
Okay, and this man was, I believe, a father.
God
I
damn it.
believe was a husband, and he was only exercising his American fucking right to support.
Why are you deflecting to this?
He's right, no, but yeah. Destiny punched Boogie's buttons. Boogie got triggered. He had this fireman death thing locked and loaded. That shit was already in the proverbial verbal gun waiting to fire, and Destiny triggered him. It's pretty funny.
Why do you just why are you just deflecting to something else entirely here? Yeah, you are. You can't even address anything.
What this piece of shit does. What this piece of shit uses his platform to do. This piece of shit
Thank you.
uses
You know what?
his
You know what?
platform
I find what
smear.
Destiny said inflammatory,
Smear.
but this is a clear deflection. Yeah.
It is a deflection. This
What
is
did I
literally
do?
whataboutism.
Wait.
Yeah,
So
what does that
listen,
mean?
Boogie,
This is like textbook whataboutism for sure. It's like, oh, I did this. Well, what about him doing that? Like, that's a completely separate topic of conversation.
Yeah, Boogie wants to shut him. If Boogie wants to shut him, that's fine.
20 fucking minutes. I gave
Yeah.
him 20 minutes of shitting on me. 20 fucking minutes. I
Wait,
get
can I
five.
have one more minute? I
I
want
get
one more minute. I just want one
I
more
get
minute, and then
five.
you can do whatever you want. Okay? Listen,
No,
I'm just saying
let
that
me finish.
very common manipulator tactic is to, when you get completely backed into a corner on something, you
He's
lie
right.
until you can
He's
no
so
longer lie
right
anymore.
about
Then
that.
once you've been caught, then
Oh, cool.
comes the
Well, then go
victimization.
ahead.
You
Well,
throw
then go
yourself
ahead.
under the
Well, then
bus.
go ahead.
I did lie. It was so
Everybody
horrible.
knows
I'm so
the kind of
sorry.
person you are. Everybody
However,
knows the kind of person you are, so I don't have to say it anyway.
if you
Keemstar is
knows
just
you mocked a
everybody
dead
knows.
fireman
I
who
did, yep.
exercised his
basking
political right. I don't
in it.
need a fucking
True.
snap.
And I'm exercising
knows
my
the type of
political
person.
right. I can do that as well.
Yeah.
God bless. God bless America.
I
God bless this
I
country.
value Muda's opinion here. I throw yours in the fucking trash. I don't give a fuck what you think.
That's fine, but I'm the one that blew
I
your
told
whole
him-
fake
I
cancer
told
bullshit
him-
up. So
That's
apparently my opinion is
true.
the one that matters at
That's
the end of the day,
fucking
okay?
true.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, yeah.
okay?
Don't worry. Maybe I'll still catch a bullet. I might vote for Trump. Maybe I'll still.
What?
Or maybe you'll shoot at another
Maybe I'll catch
YouTuber
a
that'll show up
fucking
at your
bullet.
house. You know, who knows? Maybe somebody in your
Oh,
neighborhood will catch a
shit.
bullet if the wrong person shows up and starts bullying you. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
anyway.
you threaten my life and stand on my property, you will get shot.
Okay. Anyway, the
What does that have to do
continuing
with
to lie.
anything related to this?
Actually,
know.
he's trying to-
I don't know.
he's
Yeah.
deflecting. He's deflecting.
You
It's so interesting to watch, like the innate qualities of being an animal. And I know that's a really weird thing to say, but this is like Boogie being backed into a corner and then reacting in whatever like primal way that he sees fit. I think it's fucking fascinating. Just on a like a very abstract level.
He's
brought it up.
deflecting.
He brought it
He's
up.
deflecting.
He
I'm
brought
just
it
saying.
up.
I'm just
He
saying
brought
that
it
you
up.
can't.
He's the one who brought it up. I don't know. He's the one who brought it up.
So these are lies that he
gotta
doesn't
step
want to
away
confront
from
yet. These are lies that he doesn't want to confront yet. You're lying about all the other
Keemstar's
things you're
out.
saying too. And I
He's
just caught you.
done.
You probably lie about almost everything. If we would have a long enough conversation, I could
I'm not
probably.
even fat. I'm not even
Keep going.
fat. Look at me. I'm
Keep
not
going.
even fat. Everything I say is a lie. Go
going.
ahead. Go ahead. Tell me everything I say is a lie. Go right ahead. I'm not even fat.
Okay. So
You know, this is like
I
a
said I was
weird
fat.
appeal to like who's more morally superior. Like,
It's not. No, it's
You
not.
know
none of
what
this
it
has to
is.
do. None of this is
Morally
an appeal.
superior than
Wait, no, hold on.
Let me
None of
know.
it.
I think this whole thing is so fucking stupid because they're blowing that out of proportion from where like I was saying earlier, Boogie didn't like I have to believe there was like literally no malicious intent, but he did fuck up and just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar with the portal thing. But I don't know. I think they are like extrapolating it too much. Of Keemstar said it earlier about Boogie being like some sort of like evil mastermind and like a complete piece of shit, like getting money from people predicated entirely on the fact that he does have cancer. Which again, he still might, but it just like wasn't on the thing, the portal thing, which is weird. Don't get me wrong. I think people are treating this in like the worst way possible, and maybe that's me like trying to find an out or something. I completely understand that, but I don't know. I just don't think it's as like it's quite as fucked up as everyone is making it out to be. It is fucked up, but I don't think the reaction is proportional to the fuck up that deserves a reaction, if that makes sense. But that's my take
You
on
know,
it.
let me fucking finish. Let me
he's-
speak.
go
You got
ahead.
20 minutes. You got 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes, Destiny. I get 5. Okay? Look, what I did was fucking horrible. 110%. I rushed to the fucking internet to play victim because I was told I have polycythemia vera, which was a form of cancer. And later, my doctor treated me for it, but he told me until we get a test to know for
See,
sure, we're not going to treat.
I think all of this shit is so easily cleared up by just like getting the doctor to like record something. That would clear all of this shit up, other than him lying looking at the portal. Anyway,
We're going to treat you as if you have it. And I
We'll
rushed
keep
the
it going.
judgment because I wanted to play the victim. I wanted the fucking attention. It was 2 years ago. It was a shitty thing to fucking do. I did it. I'm a piece of shit. But there can be 2 pieces of shit here. And there are. And that's all I'm saying.
Okay, no one's denying that. I'll gladly play the
Alright.
villain or be the villain. All I'm saying
Mhm.
is that all the other stuff you've been confronted on this lie, and if you spend enough time in a room, I can unravel your whole life, okay? Because you lie
Yes, I
very
understand.
poorly.
You are
Okay.
the worst manipulators I've
Um,
ever met. I've seen your. I've never really watched you before this,
Uh-huh,
but I've
yep.
watched you since this bullshit. I've
Yep.
seen you try to fucking deflect. I've seen you try to manipulate. You're everything that you see in me. You're everything that you see in me. You are a piece of human
Huh.
garbage, man. Piers Morgan's right. Piers
If you
Morgan.
want
have any
to,
clear
if you'd
examples
like
of
to, if you'd like to,
manipulation?
levy,
Like,
wait, hold on. If you'd like to levy accusation on me, you could be another person in a long line of people who have lost their internet careers trying to take me down as some
Oh
like
no,
crazy
I've
manipulator
already
abuser.
lost mine. I've already lost mine. Did you
sure,
ever hear
actually, yeah,
I'm
I guess
not
you're already
fired.
in that line.
I'm on the show. I already got fired.
but-
So I can say
Yeah.
whatever the fuck I want. And what I want to say is, number one, I'm really sorry that I did the thing I did. I'm fucking sorry.
That's
and I'm
fine.
going
You're
to
not
do
sorry.
everything I can to make up
You're
for
not. You're not sorry because you're
Okay, well,
still
cool. Yes,
lying.
again, I'm not even
You're still
fat.
lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say.
You're still lying,
Nothing I
Boogie.
say,
No
nothing
one's
I
talking about
say
you
is-
being fat.
nothing I say.
Boogie.
Everything I say is fat. I'm not even
No.
fat. I'm not even human. I used to say my name is Steven.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, my name's not even Steven. Everything I say is a lie. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go
so
fuck
you're still
Bro,
lying.
this is how are we getting so high and mighty lying about cancer and then playing this moral lie around? Like
Oh, I'm
one
not.
wait,
person in this
hold
call
on, Muda,
lied
Muda,
about the
Muda, wait,
cancer
wait,
they
Like I
had.
said, Muda,
Muda,
there can
the
be
reason
God damn,
two
Rain.
pieces- There can be two
go ahead.
pieces
This
of
is
shit, and
wild.
there is. There is.
Okay.
There
I
is.
just wanna.
I'm not saying I'm better than Destiny.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm worse than Destiny.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm
Okay.
just saying he's human garbage. That's
Okay.
it.
So once as a
be
manipulator,
fair,
once you've been
most of
caught
us
with a
are.
lie, you can
Yeah,
no
yeah. Tell
longer
me how you
further.
manipulate. Tell me how you manipulate. Go right ahead.
Okay.
Tell me.
Once you've been
tell
caught
me-
with a lie,
tell me
you
how
can't
you
further
fucking-
anymore. Then eventually, what you have to do is you have to own the lie, and you have to validate.
What the fuck? Why is
the-
it
the
still
person attacking
raining?
You as much as possible while seeking assurance on everything in the peripheral, right? So it's like, okay, fine, you
Oh my
caught me on this.
God,
You
Jesus
throw
Christ.
yourself under the
You are
bus.
like
You victimize
the
yourself as much as possible.
person
Can I
would've
finish a single
thrown-
sentence? Can I
No,
wait?
no,
Can
you
I
can't.
finish?
No, you can't. I want to say,
Okay.
listening to you talk is like you are
God
one of the
damn it.
nerds I would have thrown out of a Magic the
Star,
Gathering
can I
tournament
get?
back
I
in
just need like 1 minute to explain, and
You
then he
had
can keep
20
rambling.
you
He's
had
trying
20
to.
minutes. You had 20.
I
Yeah,
will
just-
play. I'm going to play moderator just
Okay,
so
sure,
we
that's
can
fine.
get a little back and forth. We'll let Destiny go first because he was in the middle of talking. Go ahead.
No. Go
Sure.
ahead.
So Boogie is saying that he's owning up to everything. He's not. He's just owning up to the things that he absolutely cannot defend anymore because the evidence is overwhelming. However, while he is like throwing himself under the bus there and asking for, you know, like, I want to apologize. I did a bad thing. I really did. He's still lying about every single thing in the peripheral. For instance, his brother tweeted out and staked his reputation. Not that you were being treated for polycythemia vera. He said that he wanted to confirm your diagnosis.
Okay.
And he said that you suffered with a debilitating
talking
condition
about
for at
what
least 2
you
years.
said on
Wait,
the
you said, so hold on.
And
So
it
there's two
is.
things.
It
So there's two
is.
things.
Boogie,
So there's two
wait.
things. So there's two things. He said that he confirmed the diagnosis, not the treatment, and he
Okay.
called the condition debilitating. So then I ask you,
Sure.
okay, you've got a debilitating condition. What
Yes.
treatments are you taking?
Oh,
for that? And
that's
you
why
said,
it won't work.
I started with
tests
blood tests,
every
and
month.
You fucking interrupted me.
I didn't interrupt. Muda here
You
heard
did.
me. Nobody interrupt. You said
Nobody
what?
interrupted.
That's be like, wait, what else? Just
I get
you
blood
said
tests
I don't
every
know.
month
This
for
is
every-
madness.
How much
Wait,
tests are you
wait.
getting?
Boogie,
This
What
is
other- what other-
madness.
just wait.
What other treatments then? What other treatments are you taking for this debilitating condition?
Go ahead, Boogie.
I'm on medications, including a blood thinner, including a heart pill, and these are things that we're doing to make sure that I stay alive while my fucking red blood cell count is through the roof.
These aren't cancer treatments. These are probably treatments that you always. We can see all of the medical conditions listed in that documentary that you did.
Yes. Did you notice not even basic polycythemia is on there? So I guess that's a lie too. Did you know my back pain wasn't on there? So I guess that's a lie too. My L3 and my L4 are fused together. Oh, I don't know.
No
why
one
that's-
is talking. No one is bringing that up. I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
that
just
you're
saying there
lying
are-
about.
I'm
You're
telling- I'm
lying
giving you-
about.
No, let me finish. I'm giving you examples of things that are not on that portal that should be, that
Sure.
are diagnosed, that are real.
Let me interrupt
But
for a
they're
second.
not
I think that's
because
a
I'm
fair
confused.
point.
At one point earlier, you said that your doctor said you had this thing. You Googled it,
Yes.
and then you said to yourself, "Oh, I have cancer. Let me finish." And then you rushed to make the YouTube video. Is that how it played out?
So here's how it played out. Because I didn't talk to my
All right.
primary doctor first. I talked to my sleep doctor. So my sleep doctor does a phone visit.
What
and
the
is like, so
fuck?
you want to
It's like a
treat the
completely new
polycythemia
layer.
vera, and that's why we're doing this, correct? And I'm like, the what now? He goes, polycythemia vera. He was very clear about the vera part. And I'm like, I guess because I had not talked to my primary doctor yet. And I said this 2 live streams ago.
Wait. You called a doctor and he asked you what you wanted to treat? A doctor that you had a referral
We
to?
had a phone visit, and he's like, he was confirming the polycythemia vera. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Hold on,
many
no.
doctors
You
do.
have medical records. He's not going to ask a patient. That's what a chart is for. He's not
He-
going to ask you for
He's
your
not.
medical
He was
diagnosis.
Confirming it. He was confirming it. He's like, do you want? We're doing this to treat your polycythemia vera, and he's explaining why we're doing what we're doing. That's it. He's just explaining why we're doing what we're doing. Every doctor I've ever had does that. They'd say, if you're going to have a surgery, here's why we're doing the surgery.
And to be
They're not
clear,
gonna
they
talk
did
about
not
it.
say cancer. To be clear.
No, that doctor said polycythemia vera, and I'm like, yes, I guess so.
Which
'cause I had
is
not
a
talked to my
cancer
primary
or
doctor
caused
yet.
by a cancer.
Then I
don't know.
made the video and I confirmed with my primary doctor that this is a form of cancer.
Hold on, wait. So you saw who gave you this? Who talked to you about polycythemia vera initially? Who was the first one that brought this up?
The sleep doctor.
Wait. So the sleep doctor
That's
diagnosed you and then
No,
recommended.
he did not
Wait.
diagnose me.
Wait.
It was already in the blood. So I fucking went to see a doctor. I got a
The sleep doctor was the first person to say that he had it, but the sleep doctor is confirming to Boogie that he had it. Like, what? That doesn't make sense at all. If the sleep doctor was the first doctor that he ever heard it from. Huh?
checkup. He told me my red blood cell counts were up. They did another blood test. They put it in my chart. It just so happened that I see my sleep doctor next. It wasn't a phone call. It was a e-visit because it was more convenient to do this. This was during still COVID times, and I didn't like getting out of the fucking house. I'd been vaccinated, but again, they did e-visits more often than not than anyway, it was a fucking e-visit. And then he told me polycythemia vera. I didn't know what it was. I came in here. I fucking Googled it. I mean, I Googled it on my phone. I came in here and I made a video. It wasn't until I talked to my primary doctor that he said it is a form of cancer. So when I said I had to Google it, it's because the sleep doctor just happened to mention it. It would happen to be in my fucking medical chart.
Somebody.
Why is it? Wait. So how is it that your sleep doctor sees this in your chart, and then your primary doctor?
I don't fucking know.
And then your primary doctor confirms it. Wait, then why is it that today you're telling us that it's not confirmed?
That we were
if the doctor was able to
treating
confirm it.
If both doctors have confirmed it, why are you saying today you need another test?
He's confirming that we are treating the polycythemia vera. He is treating it as if it is polycythemia vera. He confirmed polycythemia is a form of cancer. We are fairly certain that you have it. There is a test to confirm it, but you have the proper blood
oh my
markers,
god.
So we're going to treat you as
We
if
got
you
a
have
star
it.
shard falling?
There's two different stories that you keep saying. My doctor
What are they?
thought.
You know what? Actually,
my doctor
wait.
thought
Actually,
it was this, and then
you know
my
what?
doctor told me it was this.
If
Like,
you want to play,
Holy shit.
If you want to play, we could play doctor. Okay, I'll be irresponsible. Have you? What the last blood test that you took? Did they check your hormones for EPO? Is that listed anywhere on there?
No, we're just monitoring the red blood cell count right now.
I've already spotted my blood count being off. My family doctor didn't. Gotcha. So are you saying that that's like a thing that can happen where his sleep doctor would like confirm it or something? Am I not understanding right? Or is that just like like an anecdote or whatever. Okay, so my issue with that would be, okay, let's see if I was seeing like a practitioner and then another specialist, like his sleep doctor. His sleep doctor confirms that they're treating him for the polycythemia vera, but that's the first thing that he ever learned about it. So if I was in Boogie's place, I'd be like, wait, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, what? I'd be incredibly fucking terrified. That doesn't seem like what his story is, but that would be like what any like sane person would do. Like if you're hearing that you have this form of cancer, you're not going to confirm that you're being treated for it, because according to Boogie, that's the first time he ever heard about it. So he'd be like, wait, what the fuck? What are we being treated for? Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just trying to like mentally put in, like, connect the dots in the map, because that was like a completely new layer about his sleep doctor thing. Yeah, but that regardless, he should have been like, yeah, my sleep doctor told me that we were treating for this. What the fuck? Like, I'd have immediately called my what do you call it, like the primary practitioner or whatever. Like, that would fucking freak me out. Like, imagine going to a hospital and like you get an MRI for something and those people are like, oh, so you have stage 4 brain cancer, what are you doing about that? I'd be like, wait, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, going in for an MRI like for something else, and then they come back and they're like, oh yeah, and like, wait, what? My doctor didn't tell me this. What is happening right now? I know it's not like that urgent, this particular type of cancer, but still, like, that's just a weird thing with him saying that, and then he goes to the doctor, like, I guess later. That would be like an immediate visit for me. I'd be terrified.
Did we talk about this yesterday?
Wait. Wait. Hold on. Wait. When they're doing these blood tests, what are they looking for?
Red blood cell count. They're looking for an elevated hemocrat and hemoglobin. They're looking for elevated hemocrat and hemoglobin, which is it's elevated, and we're concerned to how elevated. So
why would they not check
medication? Hold on, we're making medication choices, and we are making lifestyle choices to try to bring it down. And you know what? We've done a very good job. We have it down to just above high. It's the best it's been since I was diagnosed 2 years ago. Currently, I think in part because I'm losing weight, in part because I'm bringing down my blood sugar levels, because I'm eating better, because I'm exercising more, I'm sleeping better, I'm sleeping more, and we have the blood.
When you initially got diagnosed, what were your EPO levels at? What do they measure them at?
I don't know.
Do you have a blood test or anything? They must have taken it at least one time.
I'm not providing my medical charts. I'm never going to do that.
Then why talk about your medical diagnoses at all?
I don't want to be talking about it anymore. I talked about it 2 years ago.
You don't want to be talking about it anymore because you got caught lying.
Right. I should have waited till it was confirmed. I should have taken the final.
You already said no matter how that test comes out, you said you're not going to talk about it anymore.
Right. I'd like to be done now, but
because you know that the test isn't going to be positive for cancer.
I'm letting you get your pound of flesh.
I'm not getting my pound of flesh. I don't get any flesh.
I'll tell Keemstar. He'll know. My friends will know. My family will know whether it's positive or negative.
I'm just, man,
weird.
Even today, just today, I find new information that I didn't know.
Exactly.
I told you this too.
Well, so here's something that Keemstar doesn't know, right? Here's something that Keemstar doesn't know. Has any doctor that you've had ever used the word cancer? Your primary doctor?
Yes, I told you. I confirmed with my primary doctor.
Oh shit! Here we go.
To the sleep doctor. Yes. Many
go again.
Desi's been in the room when he said cancer.
Okay.
He said it in the last year.
If he said cancer, why do you need a biopsy? If he already knows, what are you biopsying for? What's
That's
the point?
right. We're back to the
You can't.
The wheel.
Hold on.
We're back to last time.
Do you pay cash? Do you pay cash for every single test?
There's a copay, so sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends.
Does your insurance company allow you to just request whatever random fuck test you want? Can you go in and say, actually, I want to do X-rays and MRIs today. I want to do a C. I want to do a contrast scan.
I don't know. I get, as a man who's been in and out of
That's
hospitals for the last
a good
15 years,
question.
I can tell you the way it works is you and your doctor discuss things. So if you want a specific medication that you saw advertised on television, you can say, hey, doc, do I qualify for fucking this penis pill or whatever it is? And then he can say, yes, maybe you do.
I
and
probably
then
do.
by the insurance if you qualify for it, if you have the conditions, right? So if I have a heart disease and I see a heart medication advertised on the television, and I say, hey, doc, do I qualify for that heart medication? I think it might be good for me. And then you and your doctor make a decision together. And then we see what the insurance company has to say.
So you were just workshopping biopsies with your doctor, and
those
you were
are
like,
treatments. Those are treatments,
He
not
mentioned
tests.
it 2 years ago. He said that there is a bone marrow test that we can do to confirm. But it is invasive and expensive. It is extremely painful, and it's unnecessary because we're going to treat you anyway. We're going to do it anyway. So let's just treat the symptom because this cancer is kind of a joke cancer.
We're back to
And
the
like I said in my
old
video,
back and forth.
It has a prognosis of
This
20 years.
We've already tread
It's
this
a
ground.
cancer. Wait.
Again, that's the issue because Boogie got caught with the portal thing. But this, what they're talking about, he hasn't changed his story on. It's like the only thing is on the portal when he was like, oh, yep, I'm looking at it right now. Which, of course, you're a lawyer, right? Like, you go and you talk about that shit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're like whenever you call someone out for lying, but it's not necessarily about like the big issue, but you do this, like he's calling him out here for the portal thing and he faked it so that like establishes like character integrity or whatever it's called. Like he's setting a pattern that Boogie's like lying about shit. So there's reason to believe that he's lying about the whole cancer thing, but Boogie's not going to budge on that. I think that's kind of what's going on here.
It's a joke cancer.
I'm saying that.
Okay.
It has a prognosis of 20 years, which is what I said in my video. It has a prognosis of 20 years. I said if you...
Why are you repeating the same thing? Stop filibustering. Stop filibustering. You just said the same thing like 5 times.
Let me finish the fucking sentence. Moderator, can I finish the fucking sentence?
Yes, go.
Like I said in the video, the prognosis is 20 years. So if you're going to get a cancer, this is the one to get.
Hey,
I haven't been out here saying I'm dying in the next year.
Repeating the same shit,
no,
dude.
you
Holy
have been
shit.
saying you're dying. You have been saying you're dying.
you were on
Hold on, wait,
LOLCOW. You were like, I'm fighting
everything that he's just said, all of these, again, it's because you're lying. So firstly...
Let me finish. Outside of this cancer, do you not understand I'm extremely unhealthy? Do you not understand that my heart is fucking keeping
come on, Boogie's being like, oh yeah, I'm dying from this, and he's like, oh, I'm unhealthy, of course I'm dying from it. Like everyone is dying, right? Like every single person alive right now is in the process of dying. Like you really can't hide behind that. I know that's exactly what he's trying to do. It's like, oh, I'm dying because I'm really fat and everything. And the cancer, may speed it up or something. I'm sure that's the angle he's gonna play.
an adult obese man alive for 50 years?
Yeah,
Do you
but
not
you're
understand
saying that cancer is going to kill you.
Let me fucking finish. Do you not understand that I have venous insufficiency in my legs? Do you not understand that I have the beginning stages of congestive heart failures and my hand and my feet are beginning to swell because my heart is giving the fuck out? And the polycythemia vera is one of the reasons that's happening. And I keep telling Keemstar, at the rate I'm going right now, I'm in a very dangerous fucking place. I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man. That's goddamn rare. That's goddamn rare. And I'm extremely fucking sick, including the polycythemia vera. All of my problems have to do with my dying heart.
Okay,
and polycythemia vera makes it worse. So I keep preparing the
I
people
mean,
I love for these
which is not confirmed, which we have proven that you have not confirmed, by the way.
Hold on. Not only have we not...
I can tell the enlarged heart, I can confirm all of that shit.
None of that means cancer. So
No, I
why is
understand,
it
but
if this was a
but you
20-year
asked
if
me
this was
why
a
it's
20-year
pandemic.
cancer
Again.
if this was a 20-year cancer so easy and whatever and it's not a big deal, you've got all this good prognosis. Why did
Again, a simple call to the doctor saying, "Hey, can you just verify that he has this?" And I know like he can't without permission, but still like that's the one thing. There was like so many ways out of it, and that's the one thing that gives me doubt, like is this really like all manufactured for the content, for the clicks? Because it's so easily like I can't even think of the word. It's so easily resolvable, but they're stretching it out. And I don't know how like confident I am that it is that, but it really seems like it is.
your brother say it was a debilitating condition?
Because
Number
it
one.
is. Because it
And
is.
number
Google it.
two.
Because Google it is.
Number
It's
two.
fucking exhausting, man.
Number two.
It turns your blood to fucking syrup. My blood is fucking syrup right now.
That's
It's
great.
exhausting. It's exhausting.
Number two. If it is
Syrup.
cancer, why are lifestyle changes like losing weight helping? That would only help secondary polycythemia.
That's why because
That's
Exactly.
true.
That's right. You're
Because
just
you
lying.
treat
You're
the
just lying.
symptom,
You
because you
don't treat
treat the symptom.
cancer with
Google this.
exercise.
You're
You
the
can't treat
fucking
cancer with
Google expert.
exercise.
You're the
That's actually true. That's a really good point. All these lifestyle changes, like it's not going to matter. Like if doing lifestyle changes cured cancer, like that's the big news, right? That's a really good point. I didn't even put that together.
fucking Google exercise. You're the fucking Google expert, right? Go ahead and fucking look it up on Wikipedia. The way you treat polycythemia vera, unless it turns into leukemia, which only happens very rarely, is you treat the symptom because there's nothing you can do. You can't pull the
So
bone
now you
marrow
say
out.
it happens
can't
rarely when
separate
you
the
were like,
fucking leg.
eventually it'll turn into it.
Eventually it does. That's why it has a prognosis of 20 fucking years. Because if you on a long enough timeline, eventually it will. That's
Not eventually it will. It has a small chance of becoming that.
it's 5% at the end of 10
Boogie,
years.
the only way, Boogie, listen, the only way you're ever going to settle this, otherwise we're just going to argue forever. You're
Yes,
gonna
I'm
have
going
He's
to
right.
keep saying the truth forever.
Okay, but
I'm
hear me
not
out.
going to
Hear
ever
me
back
out.
down from the truth.
Damn, dude.
Don't interrupt me. I'm the moderator, bro. Listen, the only way you're ever going to be able to settle this is at some point you're going to have to release the medical records. You're
That's
going
never
to,
happened.
but
That's
you're
never
going
happened.
to because
It's never happened.
and look
Fuck
at
you.
everything
Fuck
that's
you.
happened because
Fuck
you have
you.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Look at
Fuck
everything.
you.
Again,
Fuck you.
we are
You're
back
fired
in the
from
previous
show. You're already
podcast.
gone. I don't care, Boogie. I'm telling you, man
Yeah.
to man, that's the
It'll
only
never
way.
happen. It'll never happen. I
He's
said 2
right.
weeks ago I won't.
He's
and I
right.
fucking won't today, and that's just fucking how it is. This is my goddamn medical records. This is my goddamn medical charts. The day Muda releases his on Twitter, and the day that Destiny releases his on Twitter, including all that shit that I don't want in there, then maybe I'll consider it. But I
Okay,
probably
wait, hold
won't
on,
in
wait.
there.
I'll do that right now.
Wait,
Are you doing an
wait,
STD
what?
test? I just did an STD test like 4 days ago. I can publish my
No,
results of
no,
that. Do you
your
want me to publish my
medical
blood?
records, your medical records, the whole fucking thing.
Boogie, nobody's
all that
asking you for
private
all of them.
information.
Nobody is asking
Yeah.
you for your
Right.
entire medical record. What are you
He
talking
just
He's
did.
right.
He just did. He said medical records.
We asked
Okay,
for the
wait.
diagnosis.
No, Boogie's being incredibly disingenuous here. He's being willfully ignorant. When they say medical records, everyone on the fucking planet knows that they're specifically talking about that one diagnosis. Boogie's extrapolating this to mean all of his medical records throughout his entire life, and literally 0 people are asking for that. Like, it's being willfully ignorant.
Diagnosis on polycythemia vera. That's
Let
it.
me
Wait,
be
wait, wait,
clear.
hold on,
Just
wait,
like
wait, wait,
that.
wait. Make Boogie acknowledge that he just told another lie.
What's
Who
the
here is
fucking lie?
nobody here is asking you for your entire medical
So
record
what
history.
did you just say?
Yeah.
Release my
I
medical
agree with
records.
him.
I did say medical records, but what I meant
Yeah.
is just about this.
Obviously.
Everyone knows
Come on.
that. Everyone knows that.
Then I
Let's not
then
try
I-
to be obtuse.
then I
Yeah,
will.
obtuse. That's a good word for
For
it.
There we
you,
go.
No, goddamn it! Listen, it'll go to Keemstar and Keemstar only, and I will get my doctor to write this up, and I will fucking send you the entire history of
Right.
what we've been dealing with.
He addressed that because the last time that I was watching, like on that last podcast, I actually myself brought it up. You know, if I'm reacting to shit, I like to bring up stuff. I don't want to just be like, oh, ha, you know, drool running out of my mouth. So I did bring up that video and I found the part where all that shit was scrolling. But then Boogie's reason for that, like, people are like, oh, well, you know, why wasn't it in those what the diagnoses that were scrolling in the documentary? And Boogie was like, well, you know, I didn't want to put that in there. And like that doesn't really make sense because that adds doubt of like, okay, well, what else aren't you showing us? And that's what I think it was Keemstar was saying, like, oh, well, do you not want to show us because you have some kind of weird STD or something? Like, that definitely plants that seed of doubt where, like, him not revealing that in the documentary is like, okay, well, he's not doing that. What else isn't he revealing? And it's also weird that, like, he didn't reveal it in the documentary because he didn't want anyone to know. But then, you know, he told everybody, which doesn't make sense. Like, there's no universe in which that makes sense of him wanting to redact it from the documentary, but then him immediately going and talking about it after or before. I actually don't even know. It doesn't really matter if he went after or before the documentary talking about the cancer. If he went before and he talked about it, then there's no reason that he shouldn't have put it in the documentary. And if it went afterwards, if he told people afterwards, after the documentary came out, then like why did he do that? Like why didn't he put it in the documentary if he was going to talk about it anyway later on? It doesn't make sense. There's no situation which Boogie wins in that scenario.
And I get to share with Muta, who hates your guts, who we know will not leak.
And you'll never get it. Fuck
He's not
that
going to leak it.
I don't give a fuck.
Also, there's a problem.
This is almost
too,
word
that
for
at this
word
point-
Like
now
You can
from
share
the
it with
last
Destiny before you
podcast.
share it with Muta.
So at this point,
Deal.
I love how he's like, he respects me more than you, Destiny. he respects
hates
you
you.
more to show you the medical info, bro.
It's pretty funny. It's
unfortunately,
actually
to
pretty
really confirm
funny.
this, you would need a call with the doctor because you can't trust anything he shows you. Because remember,
That's what I
Boogie
said.
literally.
That's
not only
exactly
did
what
Boogie-
I
Why wouldn't
said.
that be why wouldn't that be a paid actor then? Right? You'll
Boogie
see
literally
space of paid
said. That's a good point, actually. Maybe you should
That
actually
is a
get
good
like a copy of
point,
his
yeah.
medical license too, or
Yeah.
visit him at the hospital. Boogie said that he was looking at a piece of
This
paper.
is all so
It
fucking
says it on this
stupid.
piece of paper. That was the lie number one.
Yep.
He called in his girlfriend, okay, or the whatever the child he's abducted. Okay, he brought her in and he said,
Shit.
"Look,
Low blow. Holy shit. He snuck that in there. That is some fucking masterful trolling. That was masterful. You gotta respect that. That was fucking hilarious.
okay." Polycythemia
You,
vera,
hold on
right?
a second,
And he had
hold
her
on a second,
confirm it.
Destiny,
And then he
hold
had
on.
his
Hey,
brother.
Destiny,
And then
pause,
he had his
pause,
brother.
He's here.
Whatever the child he's abducted.
That
Or
Yeah.
visit him at the hospital. Boogie said that he was looking at a piece of paper. It says it on this piece of paper. That was the lie number one.
Yep.
He called in his girlfriend, okay, or the whatever the child he's abducted. Okay, he
because she's like 20 and he's like 50 and everyone's making fun of him for that. Holy shit, that was so masterful to slip that in so quickly. Oh my god, like I really don't care. I just think it's a fucking funny rib on Boogie. I don't know why people care. I mean, it's weird, but it's legal, so whatever. Anyway, very funny. I nearly missed it too.
brought her in and he said,
Beautiful.
"Look,
Fuck you.
okay, polycythemia vera,
Hold on
right?"
a second,
And he had
hold
her
on a second,
confirm it.
Destiny,
And then
Oh,
he had his
shit.
brother.
Destiny,
And then
pause,
he had his
pause,
brother send it in, and his brother confirm it. So
Dustin-
there's no way that you can trust anything he says.
Fuck you. Listen to me, you piece
Go
of
ahead,
shit.
Boogie.
You refer to my 21-year-old girlfriend as a child again?
21.
Fuck you. She's a fucking adult. Go fuck yourself.
That's it. Super Shade, you're up. I'm not paying you nothing for nothing.
Go fuck yourself. I'm so sick of that shit. You know, Mudahar wouldn't even acknowledge she fucking existed at that party. She wanted to fucking meet him. What
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I haven't watched that either. I haven't watched that. Like, apparently everyone on this podcast, not Destiny, but like the regulars, went up to Canada for the 4th of July party Keem was hosting. They made a video about it too. I haven't watched it. I completely fucking forgot about that. I'll watch it after this is over.
She was, you know how blackout drunk she was. And by the way,
Oh, no,
you
she
were the one
remembers
guy
all of
who
it.
wanted her
She
to take
remembers
more
all of it.
fucking
She
shots.
sounds like my
I was the
kind
one
of
guy
friend.
There, I'm like,
She remembers
maybe
all
it's
of
good that she doesn't get more drunk.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
joke.
she was
That was a
fucking
joke.
black
It was
out.
a
That was a
joke.
joke. The
But if you
only
knew
person,
anything,
by the way.
that was actually
Dude,
a treatment for polycythemia vera, which he
I could not give a shit less if she was blackout drunk or not. I think that's a pretty low blow. I mean, it's because I'm like drunk every fucking day of my life. Not lately, but like, I don't get the I don't know, the shame for drinking and smoking pot and shit. Like, that's such a low hanging fruit, personally, I think.
diagnosed her with at the party too, so that's why she had to drink more. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I wouldn't
when-
acknowledge her. She
when-
was blackout fucking drunk, bro.
That's
Don't
true.
fucking. Why would you bring that
all
up?
of it. She remembers you not acknowledging her fucking
No,
existence.
but
she remembers it.
But
She remembers
Boogie,
it.
Boogie,
And you know
time-
what? She
hold on.
fucking remembers. No, let me
This
finish.
is madness. It's
You know what
so
else she remembers?
devolved into
Sitting
just
in the
madness.
doctor's office. Oh, sorry. Setting in during
Wait,
an
this
e-visit.
manipulation tactic coming. Stop.
What's the
Okay.
manipulation?
Let me just say this. Let me
She
just say
sat
this.
in the room when this man said cancer.
Let
She's
me
been in the
say
room.
We don't want to hear that anymore. Listen,
No,
when
no, wait,
Muta,
He's
stop,
right.
stop,
when
stop.
Muta
No,
showed
wait,
up,
Boogie,
your
wait, or no, wait,
girl was
Keemstar. He just lied again, right? You sat in a room and he said cancer. Wait, then why did you have to look it up? If he said cancer, why'd you have to go home and look it up and discover it?
2 years later, she wasn't here for the original diagnosis. She was here for an e-visit fucking 30 days ago, where we talked about it again.
That's
You
fair.
so you've been treating cancer for 2
Yeah.
years and he's never said cancer?
He said it the whole fucking time. God, how fucking stupid are you? Are you stupid or being obtuse? I told you, the original doctor that told me about it did not say cancer. He said polycythemia vera. My secondary doctor did tell me it's polycythemia vera, which is a cancer, and we talked about it every fucking visit for 2 fucking years, including the one she sat in on.
I thought, I'm sorry, hold on. I could be misremembering because it's hard to keep track of Boogie's lies. Didn't Boogie say earlier that nobody used the word cancer before? I thought that was a big thing.
I want to see what the chat is saying. The chat is like especially brutal. Maybe. Why is we're at 202.57?
So you've been treating cancer for 2
Yeah.
years and he's never said cancer?
He said it the whole fucking time.
Okay, there it is.
God,
There it is. Okay. Let's see what they're saying. $50 Destiny telling anyone that they are unforgiven forever is ridiculous. Destiny celebrated a father being killed because he politically disagrees with them. Talk about the pot calling kettle black. Facts. Destiny is being hypocritical. I'll side with Boogie over the Mo Destiny. And people really don't like Destiny right now. Let me see. W Destiny, W Muda. Chat, it's like kind of divided on this. What did this guy say? Medicare, you should ask what meds Boog been subscribed and look up what they're for. People with high hematocrit. I don't know what that is. Regularly give blood, take thinners. Common side effect of TRT as well. I'm conservative and fully support Destiny in his statements. That's actually pretty funny. This shit is wild. This is insane.
God, how fucking stupid are you? Are you stupid or being obtuse? I told you, the original doctor that told me about it did not say cancer. He said polycythemia vera. My secondary doctor did tell me it's polycythemia vera, which is a cancer, and we talked about it
Oh my
every
God.
fucking visit for 2 fucking years, including the one she set in on.
I thought, I'm sorry, hold on. I could be misremembering because it's hard to keep track of Boogie's lies. Didn't Boogie say earlier that nobody had used the word cancer before? I thought that was a big thing that you just learned today, that he said that nobody used the word cancer.
That
Now
was
he's saying
that definitely
now
was.
now we're reverting back.
But now
Then I
Boogie,
was-
Boogie
then I
is
was
saying, wait, let me respond. Boogie did say that, but now he's changing it to initially they didn't say cancer, and I ran and made the video, but later I found out that my doctor told me it was cancer,
Which
right?
is what happened. Which is what
So
fucking
he's-
happened, man.
Yeah, this is what he's saying.
I
Wait,
was
wait,
confused.
so wait,
I was
okay,
confused.
when did you first learn
It's
it was
hard to
cancer?
follow. It's hard to
When I
follow.
first thought that it
When
was
he
cancer,
Googled
fucking
it.
the moment he said it.
When
I
he
Googled
No,
it.
no, wait. When he said it or when he Googled it?
When he Googled
When he
it,
Googled it.
because the sleep
The
doctor,
doctor only said polycythemia vera.
and he
didn't
Googled it, and then he ran into the internet and made a video saying he had cancer.
Yes.
And his story is,
Why
It's
did you-
such a
wait. Why
clusterfuck.
did you Google it instead of asking the doctor about it?
That's true.
I think I did. I think I was like, what does that mean?
Then
And when
why
you
did
asked
you
him, he didn't
Google
tell you
it?
that it was a blood cancer? He
He
just
told me-
memed on you?
He did memed on me? What the fuck? He's a doctor.
Yeah,
Number-
a doctor that would tell you you have fucking cancer. If you ask,
Okay,
what is this
number
thing
one-
that's a blood cancer?
Number one, and I'm gonna be. This is very rude of me here.
Be
This
rude.
doctor doesn't speak very good English. That's why I don't see him anymore.
Oh, was there Dr. Gupta?
I don't think it was an Indian accent.
Wait,
I
hold
don't
on.
know what the
He
accent was.
doesn't speak good English. His English is so
I'm
bad
sorry,
that
it's
you
fucked
couldn't
up, but that
understand
was
what he was
funny.
like telling you enough, but you could hear him enough to hear polycythemia vera and Google
Yes,
it.
I
Without
made
putting
him
it on a
repeat
piece
it.
of
I made
paper.
him repeat it because I'm like, I don't understand what that is. And he goes, well, this is your red blood cell count is high. Your red blood, we have to do this. The
Oh,
red
now
blood cell
he's
count is
doing
high.
the
Okay,
But he,
accent.
but he
We're
didn't
doing-
tell you it was cancer. You asked him about it. He
Here we
didn't
have-
tell you it was cancer.
No, it was
come on.
my primary doctor that used the word cancer. It's my
Uh-huh.
primary doctor, who I'm very close with, by the way. We've seen each other for 12 years. I consider him a friend. He's a good guy.
Destiny,
He's probably
based on
watching.
everything that you know about this from Boogie's answers, do you think it's possible he still has cancer?
It's possible, yeah, of course. It's even possible that he actually does have polycythemia vera. It's possible, but if he did have it, I think it would be just through sheer luck or stupidity, because he's misrepresented so much of the story up to
So
this
what
point.
do you think I have? What's your best guess? What have they been?
You have
what have I spent
obesity.
the last 2 years treating?
Obesity.
Obesity.
Well, yeah, that is definitely one of the many things I have.
Pathological lying syndrome.
Well, I can't
There's-
understand that, but I'll,
yeah,
I'll
so
do
there's
it.
there's another word for secondary polycythemia. I don't know what it's called, but
I've never heard of it.
you've got a lot of red blood cells because you're taking testosterone, which causes an increase of red blood cells.
Yeah, I
You-
haven't taken that for over almost. We quit it for a year because we were afraid it was raising it. It wasn't. So after we found out that it wasn't changing anything, I went back on it, and I've been back on it now
Wait.
for 3, 4
You
months.
stopped it a year ago because it wasn't helping, but you said that the
No,
condition was
We
improving.
we stopped it for a total of a year, and the numbers did not get much better. It did
When
not
did you-
go away.
When did you
Okay.
stop?
So I went almost immediately, I guess. Almost, yeah, I think almost immediately. And then we were off it for a year.
Dude, we need to like
And then the numbers
like a timeline
not really
flow
changing
chart.
very much. We didn't get down to like a
That's
safe
what we
level.
need. We need a
So
fucking
because
timeline.
the heart is a muscle, and testosterone helps your muscles heal themselves. And I have heart problems. He decided that it would be a good idea to go back on it, so I did.
Okay. I don't know. I'm sure you might have stopped it and started it to check for the red blood cell count, but I think that the exogenous hormones contribute to it. I think that the sleep apnea contributes to it because when your blood is deoxygenated, your
Well, according to
body will
my-
create more
well-
more red blood cells.
I understand. But going to my sleep doctor, he said I probably don't even need a
Ah,
CPAP
the camera.
machine anymore since I've lost 200 pounds. But I still sleep with it just to be safe. And I'm also doing biphasic sleep. So I sleep in the bed for about 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 4 to 6.
Ow.
And then I do 2 or 3 hours of setting in my chair because it's good for sleep apnea. You can't. It's really hard to snore when you're reclined. So they recommend sleeping in a recliner, which I
Come
do.
on.
I've done
Okay.
so many things that is supposed to improve this.
Dude,
I
fucking
do.
chill.
I take the medication.
Why would you, if you don't have sleep apnea, why would you use a CPAP machine?
Because I don't want to die, man.
That's
I don't want to
that's
fucking
true.
die. And so why not take an extra step?
Are you
If there's
one of
an
these?
extra
Can I ask you a question? Do you think
Hey,
you're one of these
look at
weirdos
that, I
goes
killed
to
him.
the doctors like constantly and constantly thinks you have illnesses when you don't have them and gets over
that's
tested for everything?
hypochondriac.
That's a hypochondriac, and
Yeah.
no, I am certainly very ill. But beyond that, how could I not be? I'm a 400-pound, 50-year-old man.
I mean,
Name-
I've
find-
seen you.
find one that's not sick.
I've seen you, and Muda can back me up here. You've been
Yeah.
extremely suicidal, like extremely, for like years, like a couple years ago. Like every day
Yes.
you talked about it. You still went to doctor appointments. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like I always thought that was weird.
I will be
Mm.
as genuine with the suicide stuff as I can. It's been 5 years since I've talked about it and since I felt that way. But the reason I went through that is twofold. Number one, when somebody's suicidal and they're talking
that's a
about being
good one.
suicidal, most of the time they don't really want to die. The people that just want to die, put a bullet in their head. I know.
I have said the same thing. If somebody talks about suicide, more than not, they don't want to do it, but it's like a last cry for help. If somebody's going to commit suicide, they're just going to do it. You'll never know. You'll absolutely never know. And I know that for reasons.
It's happened. People
He's
I love.
100% right about that.
So when you're talking about suicide, you're just trying to find hope, man.
He's
Suicide
100%
happens-
right about
and this
that.
is- You can Google this. Suicide happens when pain outweighs hope. And I was in a tremendous amount of pain. And I was losing hope that it was going to get better. So I tried to figure it out. But I kept going to the doctor because I was hopeful. I was hopeful that things would get better. If I knew that I was going to live to this, I'd still choose it too, by the way. I'm so glad I'm still alive. I'm so glad I made the right choice. I'm so glad I fucking
Can we
stopped.
stop the cringe impassioned speeches? Like, you
I
still lie about everything. You lie about literally every single part of your life.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
gonna continue to lie about almost everything.
everything I just
I-
said was a lie, right? I wasn't suicidal, and now I am suicidal because I said I wasn't suicidal, so that's a lie. Right?
Somebody clipped that and put inspirational music to it. That was actually.
No,
I like
I'm
that.
just-
That was a good
I'm just
speech.
saying. I'm just saying. There are probably people out there watching this right now who are struggling with suicidal impulses, and if you're one of them, fucking stick it out. That's all I'm trying to say.
You're not. Shut up. Oh my god. It's like, give me
Okay,
a fuck
let's get
cancer.
the
Give me a
fucking-
fuck cancer, guys. Give me a fuck.
Dark
Fuck
fucking-
suicide.
yeah, Jesus.
My god. You were never suicidal. You love yourself way too much to ever kill
Oh,
yourself,
oh,
okay? You're
fuck.
way too narcissistic. You would
Oh.
never be suicidal. You let the
don't-
world burn to
I don't
ashes
agree with
around you
Destiny
before you
on
even
that.
considered hurting yourself any more than. That was too mean. But no, yeah, like, Jesus.
Hey, I don't self-harm. I don't self-harm.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was what my joke was going to be. I was saying any more than stuffing your mouth full with a cheeseburger. Like, that's what I was going to say. But yeah, if you want to say, yeah.
That was unexpected.
That's
That
why
was
we do it.
unexpected.
It is a form of self-harm, motherfucker. That's why we do it. If you see a 400-pound man, if you see a 400-pound woman, guess what? They do it because they're self-harming, because there's something wrong in their fucking brains. I'm not talking about if you're a little bit fat like Muda carrying around an extra 20 pounds or
Actually,
whatever.
Muda's
I'm not talking about that. I'm
dropped
talking about
quite
the
a
people that
bit.
eat themselves to fucking death. We do it because something's wrong, dipshit. It's a
I
form
think what's
of
happening, I
self-harm.
think you do it because the food tastes really good and exercise
No,
sucks.
and that's one
No,
of the worst
I
parts
think
about it.
he's
I don't
wrong
even
about
like the
that.
taste of food
100
anymore.
Oh,
I don't even-
percent.
If you don't like
I don't
the
even
taste of
fucking-
food, why drink diet
Why did you miss
Mountain Dew
it?
instead of just drinking water?
Because it's a form of self-harm. Because I'm destroying
You
my
drink
body.
diet Mountain. You go to the store, you spend money on a drink that you apparently don't like just to
Yes,
hurt yourself.
that
And
hurt-
you try-
yes!
You know, cutting
Yes!
is way cheaper, right?
Thank
Like
you!
one razor blade will last you a lifetime.
I used to cut.
No,
But
I'm just
I
saying,
don't
like-
like.
no, I don't. Yeah, it's nearly over anyway. There's like 5 more minutes. No, the self-harm thing, I can tell you exactly why he just doesn't off himself. Like, exactly why. Because if you do like, most people have like an innate will to live, right? It would be very difficult to do that, but if you self-harm enough, you're gonna fuck up your body so much that whenever like shit goes real bad, there's nothing you can do. And that's like the long game. I understand it well.
And you're
Jesus Christ.
encouraging people to cut. Go fuck yourself. I used
Bro,
to
what are we
cut.
talking
I
about
used
right
to
now?
cut.
I
I
can't
don't
take
know.
anything,
You're
but I drink
encouraging people to
aspartame
cut.
soft
You're
drinks.
encouraging people to cut their
Jesus
fucking arms.
Man,
That's
I
what
dated a
fucking heard.
girl who
The guy
cut.
who laughed at fucking
So
Donald Trump's
dumb.
assassination attempt is telling people to cut their fucking arms. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying that it would be a lot
I'm just
cheaper
saying,
than
cut
wasting your money on
yourself. I'm just
Diet
saying, cut
Dr.
yourself.
Mountain
I'm
Dew,
just saying
whatever
you
the
should
fuck.
slice your fucking
Mountain
arms
Dew.
open. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on.
It's
Okay, I'll
wild.
do it.
Give me 30 seconds.
Wait,
No,
what's
Holy shit,
happening?
the
Hold
next
on.
era.
Hold on, what's happening? Hold on.
People to cut their fucking arms. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just saying that it would be a lot
I'm just
cheaper
saying,
than
cut
wasting your money
yourself.
on
I'm just
Diet
saying, cut
Dr.
yourself.
Mountain
I'm
Dew,
just saying
whatever
you
the
should
fuck.
slice your fucking
Mountain
arms
Dew.
open. Oh, you want to see that? Hold on. Okay, I'll do it.
Give me 30 seconds.
No.
Holy
wait,
shit, the
whoa,
next
what is
era.
he
Gonna
doing?
cut his
Self-harm.
arms open?
No, he's waiting for you to tell him to stop. That's what he's doing. He's waiting.
Well, I'm falling for it. He better not do nothing fucking stupid.
He's gonna come back with the razor. He's gonna hold it up, and he's gonna.
I
This
can't.
is like the yeah. Sorry.
I can't
Well, the
believe
only
we
thing-
discovered in this stream that
been a
he
wild
literally
stream.
fucking Googled it. No one said the word cancer before he rushed and made that video.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that.
Dude, like he was excited as fuck. He was like, he comes home. He's like, you know that episode of South Park where like fucking Cartman's like, I've got golden dick. He's like, I've got this cancer, bro. Now I can fucking
yeah.
make tons of views, and I can
Yeah.
fucking
But
like
get
imagine
all
like
that
after
sympathy.
after
Like,
googling
that's
it.
it.
Do not do
hold on,
anything with that
Googling
knife.
it.
No,
We
no,
don't think-
no,
Hold on.
no.
No, he wants me
No,
to. He told me
no,
to, right?
no,
he told me
no,
to.
no, no,
He told me
no.
to.
No.
Oh, this is so much better than eating a
Put that away
sandwich.
right now.
So much better than eating a
There
sandwich.
it is.
Anthony.
Put that away right
You
now.
fucking piece of shit.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. No. 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 No.
Daddy Kim
No.
had to
No.
step in.
No. Fucking no. No. God. What the fuck? No.
I actually I know a lot of people hate Keemstar. And actually Keemstar is shit on me once on Twitter. It's a fun time. It's probably the most famous I'll ever get. But I don't know. I like watching Keemstar. He's done some fucked up shit, but I think he definitely knows what he's doing. At least how the internet's concerned.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Some fucking wild
In
shit.
conclusion, Boogie is fired from LOLCOW Live. He will no longer be a host. I know I'm gonna get shit for ending that, but you know I have to, right? I hope
Yeah.
everyone understands. Like, I can't have that on YouTube like that. I
Yeah,
have to end the stream.
You gotta
I have to.
de-escalate.
I can't even believe that. Fucking no. I just no.
That was the right call.
I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know how to end this. I don't know how
Just
to
end it,
this.
man.
As soon as I have an update for everyone, I will give it to you on Twitter. I guess I'm gonna make phone calls, and I'm just kind
What?
of lost.
Yeah.
I'm like really emotionally drained. Like I like
No
literally had
shit.
like a lot of sympathy for Boogie, and then I keep finding more lies, and it's just not. It's not good.
No shit.
This fucking sucks. This is so bad. You know, it's supposed to be like entertainment and haha, look at Boogie, go nuts, and this is a whole
Yeah.
different thing, and it's not cool at all. I don't fucking know, guys.
End it. Yep. Whoo! Ooh, goddamn. That was that was definitely a thing that happened. Holy shit. God damn. That was a lot to take in. You should probably go to bed. Oh, God. Oh, Papa Gut's doing it too. He has 500 people watching. I can't even imagine that. Hold on. I'm trying to find something else. Oh yeah, it was the 4th of July party. I think... Okay. This should be good. Here we go. I can already tell it's gonna be a video. Alright, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Oh my god. What is happening?
Jordy, you remember when you said you weren't going to come once again, and now you're here?
I bet that's a fucking wild place to be.
I'm asking you. You remember I told you, I called you, I said, are you coming out tonight? And you said no, and now you're here.
Why did that happen, Boogie?
I don't know, because you're lazy.
No, you said, well, the team wants to do LOLCOW Live tonight. We got to go make that money.
Right, that's true. But we're vlogging instead. We're vlogging instead. Look at this party. What?
We gotta recruit here. Ready?
Gotta recruit, yeah.
This is a drink or die situation.
A drink or die.
Drink or die.
Have you been kicked out of a bar, guys?
Oh, no. Desi's too innocent for this.
I have. I've been kicked out of a bar.
Yeah, I love you. You're so
I was
sweet.
with you for a couple.
It was actually it was in 2021. One of my viewers came up here named Steckinger because I have no friends, and they were like, I'll come up there, and I was like, okay, whatever. This is fucking weird. Yeah, we got kicked out of a bar that night. I think I made out with like a 60-year-old lady too. I can't remember. And I have a bunch of weird photos on my phone that I have no idea like who the fuck these people were, but they were taking selfies with my phone. It was a wild night. It's a fucking pretty goddamn wild night.
To be fair, she's only been allowed in bars for about a week, so.
Happy birthday.
It's true.
That's you.
It's true. She turned 21 in March.
Not looking right now.
I can honestly say I've been in more like personal bars in people's houses than actual
I don't
bars.
really know.
Jordy, have you
Sure.
ever been in an actual fight outside of ours? Have you ever been in an actual fight? You ever beat somebody's ass?
Oh, god damn it.
Okay,
The only fights I got into were in high school, and then you.
How you gonna pay attention to your friend?
That's great.
I'm getting everybody, Brandon. I'm getting
Fight
everybody.
before him was in high school.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Attention.
Go ahead.
Drink if you ever had a favorite One Direction member.
One Direction? Like the band?
One Direction.
Drink if
Jeff. What about Jeff?
I like One Direction.
David Dobrik's vlogs.
Oh, yeah. By Overflow, you're here.
I love him on One
Who knew that you were here?
It's my
Holy
favorite
shit.
One Direction member. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here mainly because I'm a big fan of the fight that you guys did. I hope that you guys run it back for the rematch.
I'll tell you something. I'm on this.
I don't know about that.
And he's got a weeaboo ass t-shirt on. Look at him.
Boogie has no idea what's about to hit him.
Oh my god.
Demon Slayer t-shirt.
Oh my god. You one of those hentai guys? Y'all.
I'm big into hentai. I love Dragon Ball Z and hentai.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
My man.
I got one. Ready?
Yeah.
My man.
Everybody listen. Listen for real.
separated, I got this first, this first.
Big anime titties.
No.
Everyone votes on who is most likely to die first in a horror movie.
An horror movie.
Yeah.
You'll be like, don't kill me. I'm a big fan of you. I've always been a fan.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to kiss Jason.
That looks like so much fun. I miss going to parties. I miss hosting parties.
And then the killer will get frustrated because he's like, I stabbed you 52 times and still haven't hit an organ.
Yeah.
Because you have 15
I wouldn't even be able to.
fat around your body. What the is this?
It's a completely different life.
The samurai sword. Bam! You're a fucking heart.
And it barely pencils.
And while that's all going on, we're all home safe.
Ooh, what do we have here?
All right, everybody votes on who is the nicest. That person picks someone to drink. You!
I'm going
That's
for
funny.
Jordy.
No, he is
Jordy's such a kiss. He's so sweet.
legitimately the nicest.
I love him.
Okay, everyone, this is over. Say aye.
All right, you know,
Alright.
I'm a pussy.
Every
I'm gonna pick somebody to drink that hasn't drank yet. Brantley.
Brantley.
Dude, if I had a bottle of vodka right now, I'd smash that shit so hard.
No, you got it.
Hey, Overt.
Yes, sir.
So you're a really nice guy.
Thank you.
I have a meme coin you could buy if you want.
No, I've already invested 10,000 of my
That's
personal
pretty
dollars
funny.
into it.
No! I told you not to! I told you not to! God damn it!
Nothing.
10 cents.
10 cents.
10 cents. But you know what? Good investment. Good investment.
I'm not gonna pull a DSP, I promise.
We found the guy. We will make you whole.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will make you whole.
Yeah, I got my fingers crossed.
Now, I do want to say, by the way, you trained Jordy for my fight. You were his coach.
Diamond hands. Yeah, I did. I trained Jordy.
And he destroyed me. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good because now I'm
God damn it.
1 and 2 as a fighter and 1 and 2 as a coach. So
Oh my
he's finally
God.
victory as a coach, which makes me feel
Where's that at?
successful.
Yeah, you should feel successful. You are
Long-term success.
You're the nicest guy in the room.
You know, it feels good.
It feels
to be in
good.
the same room as Keemstar and be labeled the nicest guy is
That would be
great.
wild.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
The duality of man.
I'm the meanest guy, so.
Yeah. It's really weird because I'm going to out you right now. They probably won't put this in the vlog. But it turns out Keemstar, when he ain't on camera, is actually just a really cool redneck motherfucker. I actually really like this guy. It sucks. I loved hating you. It's like if
Yep.
Mudahar showed up tomorrow and I turned out to like him, I'd be so confused.
He ain't gonna show up tomorrow.
He's a pussy.
I don't know why. He was here last year.
Why be a victim? Just be honest about
Why
it.
be a victim? Boogie, why be a victim?
Wait, did he actually come? What the fuck?
Boogie, why be a victim?
I did a Caleb Hammer interview today, and I told everybody to go f themselves.
Wait, Mudahar actually came?
Right here. Go f yourself.
Wait, what the What?
I actually really like this guy. It sucks. I loved hating you. It's like if Mudahar showed up tomorrow and I turned out to like him, I'd be so confused.
He ain't gonna show up tomorrow.
He's a pussy.
I don't know why. He was here last year.
Why be a victim? Just be honest about it.
This isn't last year because Boogie didn't have his girlfriend, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck?
Why be a
Okay.
victim? Boogie, why be a victim?
Put the glove on. Be a victor.
Boogie, why be a victim?
I did a Caleb Hammer interview today, and I told everybody to go f themselves because it was funny. And I'll tell this man here right here, go f yourself. It was funny. Nobody even prayed about that. Nobody even prayed about
I literally was like, yo, don't be a victim. Proceeds to be a victim for the next 90 seconds.
You wanted to scam the audience and make money. That's
That would be
Where's the scam? I
wild.
told you not to buy it. The scam would be to tell you, but hey,
I would say maybe one day I would be that big as a YouTuber, but I do not believe that's going to happen.
Now, out of all the thousands of videos, find any Raid Shadow Legends promotion.
I don't watch your content anymore. I haven't watched it in 5 years. So I don't know.
Has anyone ever played Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah, that's awesome. Actually, that's awesome. I didn't know that about you.
Like, I don't even know what the game is. Is it
Then when you catch him in the lie,
actually good?
I'm sorry.
no. Everyone was here. Everyone was here, right? He all said I promoted it, and then I said I did, and he's like, oh, I thought you did.
I thought you did. Explain to me why it's worth the drive. Hey, Mudahar, hang out with your friend Keemstar. Free food, fireworks, celebrate the 4th of July. He said, explain to me why it's worth the drive. You explain it. He said that to the Discord, to the group chat. Say, what's your answer for him right now? Why is it worth the drive?
I guess it's not.
Yeah. No. He's your friend, dude. He's been your friend a long time.
Yeah.
That I don't know what's going on with Mudahar. Right now, he's trying to claim I lied about getting into Canada. I have video proof of me getting into Canada.
Look, Boogie,
That's
at the
pretty
end of the
funny.
Day, you gotta understand, like, people, like, actually hate you.
Yeah, I get it.
Because you're
It's weird.
That's true.
And you play victim.
That's true.
And some people just can't stand that. That's like their number one
Yeah, I get it. I still went to Canada today, so I mean, I manipulated my way into Canada. Wait till you see the vlog.
The
I'm gonna
fuck?
give them the vlog. I'm gonna give them the footage of me going in. I will put it in this. So
Okay.
I know,
nobody
but
knows it's wrong.
it's not about.
Is it in it?
It's like, okay, so the meme coin thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We have a party tomorrow.
Hold on.
On the meme coin,
God damn it.
You've apologized for the meme coin. Shh. You've apologized in this meme coin.
Shut up.
30 times. Wait till you see this Caleb Hammer interview coming out tomorrow.
Why are you apologizing?
I'm not anymore.
Because you're not even sorry.
I'm not
You're
anymore.
not actually sorry.
No, because nobody got ripped off, and I don't care. It's a stupid meme
So
coin.
stop apologizing.
I am done. Wait till you hear this Caleb Hammer interview.
But that's
Wait till
why
you
they're
hear
mad
it.
at you. They're not mad at. They're
Who the fuck is
You're
Caleb
scared. They're
Hammer?
mad at you because you're fake. You're a phony.
Exactly.
You're
No
saying sorry. You're not really sorry.
Exactly. I'm done saying that stupid shit. Done saying it. Jordy,
Okay,
what?
So on to the next drink.
forgot what I was gonna say.
The next drink.
What's the next drink?
Yeah, they just want to fucking get shit
This right
faced.
here. You ever went past the 5-second rule?
Where's
right
that?
here.
Oh, for sure.
Right there. Right there. Right there.
Drink, drink.
Dude, she's getting really wasted off of Twisted Teas. And really? Freaking really Twisted Tea? I like Twisted Tea. Takes me like a whole fucking like 12 pack to get a buzz.
How do you drop it at the exact right minute? That's so good. Oh my god. What was you gonna say?
You need to blur that person's face out, at least till poetry.
You're right, actually.
At least till what?
Talking about this, if I don't blur her face publicly, it's registered. Her name. She was logged into a computer when she checked us in.
Right, but you don't need to send all the people that hate you towards
Where's... Oh, there it
Hey,
is.
Pollard Stencils, when you upload this video, be sure to blur that woman's face. Thank you, okay?
Sure, but like Babs has a question.
Every time.
Babs, what's the question?
What's your question?
Every time.
Drink if you. Are you filming this?
Yes. Yeah, why not? It'll be edited out.
The whole time.
I want to know what it
I
was.
said, drink if you ever use Venmo.
It's a long way away.
Oh, we got no. I have used Venmo for some very heinous purposes, but not drugs.
Is Boogie drunk here? I didn't know that he drank. I thought he
My
didn't.
drugs are legal.
Yeah, he's used Venmo for Arkansas 8s.
Yeah, but one LA10. One LA10.
Only one.
So stupid.
Only the one.
Yeah, do you know Boogie spent like $50,000 on hookers?
I thought it was 200,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's all been exaggerated. It's all been exaggerated.
Of course.
It was like
You know.
200 single mothers.
Right, yeah.
Jordy is actually really fucking
I'm not
funny.
gonna lie. I made
He said some
car
fucked up
payments for
shit in the
some single
past,
moms.
but
That did happen. I regret every ounce of it, but I did.
he seems like he could be like really well adjusted.
Like, that is like funny. Like, that is hilarious.
I'm gonna leave Desi a single mom one day. How's that feel?
Oh, sh-
Sorry, baby girl.
yeah, he is
10 to 20
definitely
on young.
drunk.
Because it's like, I mean, you can't help it.
I
Maybe
am
you
envious.
thought you were gonna, have a whole life with this guy or whatever, and he's a piece of shit, right? You can't help it. But it's like, that is such a good insult. Like, being a single mom sucks, and everyone always has pity for him. But when it gets turned into an insult, it's like,
But
Yeah.
We just lost all our single mom subscribers, Jordy. How do you feel about that?
Let me be real. Let me be real.
anymore. Like,
Let me
roasting
be
a
real
single
quick.
mom
Yeah.
is hilarious.
So,
'cause it's so dark.
It
Can I have the lighter?
depends.
I have no idea who any of those girls are.
Witness some single mom shit, and it was horrible. Like the man was really manipulative.
True.
He was real.
Was
bad.
it me?
He would say no. like surprisingly no. But he was very.
Kidding me? If you ever got one of those fucking prostitutes pregnant, they'd kill themselves. They wouldn't even get the abortion. No reason.
Exactly.
It's fucked up.
I'm not pro-abortion, but I am pro-suicide, so you know.
But I will say,
They'd be like, "F this, I'm not getting a doctor. I'm going over the bridge."
Yeah.
that it is a huge task. It's not an insult to me. But
Man, she is very southern.
But if you
She's
are
like country
raising children
southern.
and you are taking care of the house and you are working, like that's a whole different ball game.
Can we drink to single moms out there doing the work? Can we get a drink to the single moms doing the work?
Milf's out there, baby.
Yeah.
I got you.
You know we're cutting all this out, so I don't.
No, we're not.
I don't know. What's
See, this is the kind of shit that I like. Man, that podcast was
Jesse has the next
You ever see
drinking
the single
question.
Jesse, what you got?
fuck. I like seeing this kind of shit.
Okay, I got drink if you ever drank
Why?
wine
Because they
from
get
the
a
box.
discount.
Well, it's just
Wine from a box? Oh, yeah.
I hate wine.
Box. You've never drank wine from a box? Oh, you got overflow making money then, huh? Ooh, you got the fancy bottles. Wow.
Not a big wine person.
I still drink that cheap Drink it.
Jordy, you don't drink, huh?
I don't drink it all.
Do you eat? Is there food
Yeah.
around here?
I'm not.
We got pizza and wings if you're hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry. I ain't eating nothing. Desi, are you hungry, baby? Okay,
got pizza and
I'm gonna
wings.
get some food in a minute. I'm gonna get to her up.
I'm gonna get some.
Boogie's girlfriend's like, I'm getting lit with the girls.
Yeah.
You, honey, you should
Good
definitely
for
have
her.
pizza. Get lit too. You get.
You understand
Good for.
the dynamics
She's
of
really
relationship.
nice. I talked with her
Two truths and a lie.
Your girlfriend's
Daniel!
in
getting lit.
October at Retropalooza. Seems
Exactly.
nice.
Let's get high together.
She keeps a Snicker in her pocket all times, just in case.
Yep.
She's got one
That's
in her bra
funny.
right now.
Two truths and a lie. You ready? Okay, 2 truths and a lie. I am.
That's the lie.
That one's a lie.
I
Go ahead,
am
make it up.
brunette.
Is that-
I am brunette.
Brunette, what's brunette?
I am a
Is it like
cheerleader.
red, brunette?
I had 7 dogs.
Lie.
The
You didn't have
cheerleader's
7
alive.
dogs.
Liar. 7 dogs.
You're not a cheerleader right
You
now.
never had 7
Also,
dogs.
The cheerleader right now is.
I was gonna say the brunette thing because
7 dogs? Where the hell do you have 7 dogs?
Look at her
What?
roots.
Yeah, she is brunette.
yourself dirty blonde, don't you?
I was blonde at my birth.
My
And then it
born-
came
my born-
my birth.
At my born
My
day.
birth I was brown, but
I was a blonde when I was born too.
Me too, actually. Blonde curly hair.
technically,
And now you are skin colored.
Now it's
Blonde
great.
ball hairs.
Yeah, very gray. Yeah.
technically the dogs.
Isn't Keemstar bald? I'm pretty
Made
sure.
no sense.
Not that it matters, but
Didn't matter.
Bye, have fun.
I did have blonde in my beard. That's true.
Yeah.
Before I started dying.
Are you not? So you dyed the bear? Are you getting some gray in there?
He
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
get any gray.
How much
If
gray?
I didn't die,
At
this
all.
would be. I'd look like Santa
No,
Claus.
he doesn't.
You know,
All right.
you know, one of our
Come on.
viewers today said I had a Jack Black thing going on. Said if I grew the beard out.
oh yeah, the
Don't
Jack
compare
Black
me to
thing.
Jack
That
Black
shit
as
is
an insult to
wild.
Jack Black, ain't it?
I mean,
Woo! I'm so sorry.
That's some
Jack.
pretty fucking wild shit.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. God damn.
Jack Black is more fit.
He's talented, funny, nicer, more fit, sexier, everything. All of
You can't
it.
even walk to the rock wall.
I got to the rock wall and I got back and I walked 3 miles in Canada today. I walked 3 miles.
That's not.
But I did do that and I used painkillers to get it done, but I got it done.
I love the
3 miles, not bad.
I want a
the
gray
work,
beard
and you
so
actually
bad, but
started
I've been
doing shit,
dying
you know
of
what I mean?
Thank you. I'm finally trying to give it. This show, Brantley, your man, do you know what he's
This
done
is
for me?
wild.
He's given me a lifeline that I didn't deserve. And God bless him for doing it.
Oh, that did not age well.
They can't put this in the vlog, but I get it.
That did not age well.
When I met you and him, I got it. I understood exactly why you liked him and exactly why I liked you.
Oh, is that his
Same
wife?
personality type. You're funny. These two as well. These two are sassy together.
Jesus. We believe in God. Like Dan.
When I
he
come
got
back
closer
to
to
Drumler
God.
in the fall,
That's
Yeah.
I'll have
funny.
a gray beard.
You should.
You should, Jack Black.
I'm coming back with
That'd
a
be
gray beard.
insane.
Do it.
Boogie has no idea the shitstorm that's about to hit him. I think it's really like
I'm gonna be
ominous.
tan in like September.
Yeah,
When I
for
come
sure.
back to Drumler, I'm gonna dye it white.
Don't
Yeah.
die. Don't do it.
Drama Santa's on the
Don't
case.
say yeah, like you agree. Like,
I
don't
think it's
die.
hilarious. Whatever he does.
God damn it, I don't have any fucking arrows,
Like,
really.
You're hot. You're
Hi, baby
hot.
girl.
Starting 2.0
Desi,
Drumler on
I love
YouTube.
you, baby
gotta
girl.
have a new look.
But you look good the way that you're growing into it, though. Like, you shouldn't just automatically, like, say, oh, it's my decision. No. Let it
I will look
chill.
good no matter how
But
I.
you look right now.
No, tell me how I look.
Stop right now, because you
No.
have... No, stop right
No.
now, because you have
No.
gray hairs right now at the bottom of your f***ing beard, and I can see
That's
that, and
funny.
they look hot as shit right now.
Oh my God.
Don't-
Somebody get a mop. Get a
Hmm.
mop.
I will look
Kel-
good if I want.
Trying to figure out what the
How
fuck I need to
attractive
do.
you find Keemstar for scale from 1 to 10? Is he an art
This
display?
does not look like her type of place.
I will be you. I will be you. I will be old, and you will love it. Don't you dare threaten my life.
Can I burn this shit down? Like, do I have that ability?
You can't act like you hate me and then not act like you love me. That's like crazy.
I did love. What? I did
No,
love
you
you.
didn't. You
Here,
didn't love me
I'll
enough.
dab you up. I'll dab you up.
Okay, bro.
My guy. My guy.
You know, Jordy, this can't go in the vlog because it shows what a loving, nice man he is. They'd hate that shit.
Oh, I know what I can do.
Oh, are you gonna kiss her on the vlog? Can we get a little bit?
He made her go to
This is funny.
by herself today.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, what?
Wait a second.
What?
Did you not go and she did? I thought nobody went.
How do you do it?
I went.
You went.
Is Mudahar not here? I guess he might not be. That may be an old show.
So what worked out?
Wings, man.
Because he doesn't care.
Explain why you did not go with your wife to Niagara.
Because I was tired and she wanted to go right then and I didn't. So I said,
Yeah.
"Here's the
Fair
truck.
enough.
We'll really take a nap."
Did you take a nap? You said you were going to stream today. Did you stream?
Listen to me real quick.
Yeah.
Keemstar took me
Keemstar.
to the fall
Yeah.
twice. Okay?
Really?
One of the times we couldn't get there, blah, blah, blah. There's some shit that was happening. Second time, there was construction.
Oh.
If my man could do it, Lance,
Oh shit, there it
you
goes.
could do it.
There it goes.
Wangs. Can you do it?
Wangs.
If my man could get his ass.
That's
So
fine.
have you
Okay.
seen the falls up close? Did you get to see them?
Just him shitting around, bullshitting, whatever. What else do we got? That was a... Fuck that podcast. Holy shit. Alright. I gotta watch
Yep,
that.
let's talk about Boogie. So, Boogie came back as everyone knew he would.
Right.
And he admitted to everything, pretty much. I'm doing a very concise summary. But this is a very important clip here because Jackson Clark, Jackson Clark, received his vindication after 2 years of Jackson fighting in the trenches here.
That is funny.
So this was during the stream tonight.
I got one from fucking Mr. Medicare that came through.
How are you?
And he says, look at the camera, Boogie, and say, Jackson Clark was right about everything.
It's
and I'm a
pretty funny.
disgusting liar. And he was true and honest. You should say that.
Okay.
It's so... Like, it actually looks like he's being held hostage. Keep in mind, he is doing this himself. Like, if he wanted to just disappear and, like, stop doing internet shit and being a LOLCOW laughingstock, he could have. He deactivated his Twitter, but he couldn't stay away for more than 2 days.
Yep.
So now he
Everybody
came back,
knew
and now
he'd be
he's
back. Come on.
Getting his just desserts here where people are rubbing his nose in it.
Jackson Clark was right about everything.
Come on.
Well, it wasn't entirely, but I'll say it anyway. Jackson Clark was right about everything. And I'm a disgusting liar.
God damn it.
What was the last part?
And everything he said was true and honest.
And everything he said he believed to be true and honest. It was pretty close
Come
to
on.
the truth. I wasn't fully diagnosed yet. I still may have it, and we are treating it, but yeah.
There you go, ball.
Thank you, medic.
I got...
So, there it is. As was speculated, Boogie was lying this entire time about the diagnosis. Now, he might still have it. It's
right.
That's still a possibility. But for the last 2 years, he has been lying about it. So I guess we'll see going forward what happens next. But, yep. I think everyone knew that when he declined 80,000.
Yep. Okay, what else can we watch? Twisters. I want to see if anyone else has picked this up. Doesn't look like it. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'll be back later. I'm kind of getting hungry again. But, yeah. If you hung around, whatever. That was pretty wild shit. I would not like to be in Boogie's place. But outside looking in, it's fucking, like, fascinating to me. Anyway, I'll be back later. Take it easy.